Hey yo, what's going on? You know what's going on? Part four of the part four Archon quest. 44. Chapter 4, Act 4. It's called Acts. I've been calling them parts. I'm a weirdo. Anyways, we're still kinda in jail, kinda, but like, who cares? I guess I don't know. Find. Oh yeah, sorry. you don't see that. Okay, this thing's bothering me. Okay, so I did a quest also on my time off the other day. Please load. Thank you. I know I'm streaming, but just load. I did a little bit of exploration, 81, 86% exploration. I got all the teleport waypoints I can. Maybe done a few quests. No one cares. But I finished this quest, but the last thing I have to do is find a guy and talk to him, but he just doesn't exist. And I'm wondering if it's because I haven't finished the Archon quest. I don't feel like he's important. Like, I saved him from a camp of hill trolls or whatever. He's like, hey, can you do my job for me? I'm like, sure. Because I was like, how half of these quests go. But seriously, guys, I'm going to walk over here, and he's not going to be here again. And I tried changing the time of day, like, nothing different. Also, that, I don't even know what to do with that. But, you know, whatever. See? Oh, now he's here. When I complain it, now he's here. Okay? It kept on putting me here, and he just didn't exist. Okay, talk to me, bro. I don't even, you know what? I'm not even gonna read what you gotta say. You know, screw you. Just give me my money. Bro. The day that I did that quest, he just did not exist. That makes me so mad. Why does he just magically exist now? It's because I complained about it. Live on stream. I almost put Genshin Impact on blast. Interesting thing, I mean, since we haven't started the story yet, I do want to say, I like this area the most. I mean, I've been going around doing, like, big things, collecting a bunch of these mysterious ores or whatever. Don't know what they do. It's kind of cool, though. And then I found some, like, a random forgery area where, like, you need, like, this, but, like, a different-looking version of this. I also went to a bunch of towers, got punched out paper from Fatui Towers or whatever. Like, I don't even know. What that was going on with that. I got 6 of these. I need 7 of these to open a luxurious chest I found just the other day. I don't know. These 2 new areas are like really probably some of the most fun I had with exploration. I literally could not go to sleep. Also, I got Fontaine experience. Let me do that real quick. And then we can go back to prison, maybe talk to some people. I don't know. I just noticed the chat's not on the screen. Get Primal Gems times 50 by watching my stream. That's what the top of my chat thing says. So, Euphrasia. See, whatever. No one knows how to say her name. Up it up, up. Boom. Wow. Level 7. Though I can't get level 8 until next week. Though I will get, actually, wait, 270. I'm gonna get really close after finishing Archon Quest Act 4. But yes, let's go back to prison. Had fun exploring. Well, prison time. Yeah, that's a good teleport waypoint. I think that's like right outside where we are. So what happened last time? We were sent to prison. We broke some rules. We found out how Child left the Fortress of Meripede, at least hypothetically. Lenny gave us a card. He's like, hey, we should talk or whatever. And today is a free day for whatever reason. Today is a free day. You know what? I'm not complaining about the free day. The fact that a prison even has a free day is quite interesting. But now I'm going to go around and talk to people, I guess.
Hey, you over there?
Bavillers. I've never heard of this guy. Who, me? Are you talking to me?
You. Say, do you like playing card games? You know, like Genius Invocation TCG?
I am level 10. Even people down here play that game?
You TCG players are like mint in the wild. Literally sprouting up everywhere.
Thank you for calling it out, by the way, bro. There was even mints and Ankh and Elmia. Like, what the heck?
Hey, come on now. What's wrong with finding fellow invocation aficionados? Anyway, care to join me for a game?
No thanks, we're busy with other things at the moment.
All right. No pressure.
I'd
Why would you be
destroy
looking
that
for
guy.
People to play Genius Invocation in a place like this. Don't people usually come here to fight?
No.
Whether you're throwing down cards or throwing punches, it's all a competition, isn't it? It's all the same in my eyes.
Is that
There are
allowed?
lots of card players here in the fortress. When I saw you, I immediately thought, hey, even outsiders from other nations play cards. So I came over to say hi.
Would you mind chatting with us for a moment?
Sure.
Though I see this guy doesn't want to play cards with me because I destroy him. I am the max TCG level, so it's kind of a big deal.
Since you've been here longer than us, you need to flex your seniority a little bit, right? Maybe you could start by telling us newcomers some stories about this place.
What kind of stories? He
I
says.
thought you would have already heard everything by now.
Nah, it's only been a few
All right,
weeks.
then. Did you have anything specific in mind? Or do you want me to just pick a topic?
Why don't you pick? We'll let you know if we've heard it already.
Okay.
Have you heard any strange rumors since you've arrived?
Yes, we have.
Then, did
Broke
you
a few
know that
rules.
There are some people who are always gossiping over in the corner.
No, I did not know that.
There are two guys who are always skulking around in the corners of corridors gossiping.
That's
The bigger
fun.
guy is Quisto, and the skinny one is Lavaroon. People call them the Bombshell Bros.
Yo, I wish I could have a cool name like that.
I never really found their gossip very mind-blowing. It's pretty much just the same stuff that I hear about when I'm at work every day. If you're interested, you can go talk with them. They tend to talk a lot of nonsense, but they aren't exactly bad.
But they're the Bombshell Bros.
Good to know. Do you have anything else to tell us?
No.
Let me think. Sounds like you want to hear something a little more tantalizing.
I don't know, I'll go talk to that guy, though.
Oh, did you know that the Duke was also a convict in the fortress of Meripede before?
I knew that, but they didn't say in the game. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Because, like, you know, some line from New Roulette or whatever, implying that it took him a lot of work to make the Duke, like, the Duke.
Huh? Wait, are you serious?
This is kind of weird that I knew it, even though I wasn't supposed to know it.
That's right. The Duke was an inmate just like you and me. Seems he was exiled here for committing some crime.
Oh, well, of course.
Who knows how he ended up rising up to become the warden, though.
Bro, what do you mean? Oh, it turns out, it seems he was here for doing a crime. Wow. Why else would he be sent to prison?
To go
Just for
from an
fun?
ordinary inmate to becoming the manager of the whole place? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of respect that.
By the way, do you happen to know anything about a forbidden zone?
Forbidden
Ooh.
zone? Sounds like something that someone just made up. I've never heard of that. Where did you hear about it?
Nowhere. Hi. What's up, Sinful? How you doing? Sorry, I just noticed I was too excited to. What? It just said that you said that at 12:27, but I didn't see it until now. So if you're still here, hi. How you doing?
It's just a rumor we've been hearing, but no worries if you've never heard of it. Do you have anything else you can tell us?
I think I told you enough.
Anything else? Not that I can think of, but I'll be sure to tell you anything interesting I hear next time. You'll have to play a game of Genius Invocation with me first, though.
Took you long enough. Literally, my chat was up here, but it did not load your message until 10 minutes later. I'm not even kidding. It was not there until like 2 seconds ago. So it took Streamlabs long enough. Ugh. Oh, I forgot to play the guitar. Oh, right, and show. Don't do that in here. What are you doing? I just wasted that entire alt. Oh, no. It's not like I can get the alt back real quick or anything. This is crazy. I don't know where this is, but I'm gonna be looking around. Oh, hey, you can get the sick guitar music. Wait, is there a terminal around here? I know I should focus on the Archon quest because it's probably gonna be, you know, a long part. So this is already active. Does this do anything? No. Brian, can you give me a coupon? I wanna have my fortune. I want to have a fortune. Okay, guys, let me sit down and have this real quick. I don't know why this bowl's here, because it's not part of it. But, hey, the last coupon, the last thing I got was kind of funny. So I want to see what the fortune slip is. Thanks for your patronage. No problem. Okay, have another. Just kidding. Oh, dang it. Suspicious haggis. A dish with a very distinctive flavor. Dry and coarse kernels of something. Wow, that's nice. Scrape the surface of your tongue, making you feel like this may not be something edible at all. As you laboriously chew, you can't help but wonder, did some chips of firewood or something accidentally get mixed in while it was being made? Well, that's not nice. Did it replace the other one I already got? Where is my other one? Where'd it go? It probably replaced it. Dang it, I actually liked the other one. It was kind of funny. Kwajong's, that thing is so old. What the heck? Almost as old as me. That is not a 4-star meal from the way they described it. Oh, what? What's happening?
Look, there are some people talking over there. Let's listen in on the conversation.
Hey, we're going to listen to this conversation over here. Thanks, Paimon. Might as well just go up there, pat them on the back. Hey! Okay, whatever. Paimon, you echoed.
If you ask me, those pompous parasites on the surface act like they're all a bunch of aristocrats. Do any of them give half a hoot about a bunch of dogs like us?
I mean, you are prisoners, so probably not.
Hey, speak for yourself, mate. I'm no dog.
Okay,
Aw,
buddy.
You
I'm
think
a
you're special or
dog.
something? If you're here, then you're just a convict like the rest of us.
True that.
I've heard that even if you're released after serving your sentence, going back to life on the surface ain't any better. Once a criminal, always a criminal. We're marked for life.
That is how it works.
I don't buy that.
Okay, whatever.
How cool would it be if the whole world was destroyed by a giant flood and everyone had to start over from nothing?
Wow, that sounds like the prophecy. Is it weird I want to hear the bark? The bark of what?
What kind of filthy bilgewater are you spewing? I have family up there. You best shut your sewer hole with talk like that.
Sewer hole?
Listen, things ain't so great on the surface, but who says that you have to leave? I've heard that you can still stay here and work even after you've served your sentence. Not bad if you ask me.
Them? Yeah, that is very weird. I'm just gonna call you out on that one.
Who wants to live in the ruddy overworld anyway?
Only time I accept barking from someone was that one time in Honkai Star Rail, because it was freaking hilarious. It was so funny. So
What
funny to
makes
me.
you think they'd want to hire someone like you? It's one of the great mysteries of the universe, how someone as useless as you is so confident.
Bro, this guy could like destroy you.
Whoa.
What did I
Sounds
say?
like they're really unhappy about the overworld.
Yeah, I mean, one of them was dressed too nicely to be down here, if you
Speaking of
ask
which,
me.
Paimon never heard anyone use the words overworld or underworld when we were living up there. Is it only something the inmates down here say?
It's normal for convicts to be unhappy.
That's true.
But also, they broke the law, so you know what? They can cry about it. We didn't really learn anything. We just listened on a conversation of these people being mad. Wow. Cool. Cool.
I'll never get a handle on this paperwork. I need a holiday.
I'm sorry. I wish you could have a vacation, but there's nothing I can do about it. Okay. Something's going on over here.
There's
Those
a
the
group of
bombshell
people over
bros?
there. Let's go listen in.
They're loud all the way back here? That's crazy.
So I said, that's not a faucet. Hey, who are you two? Why'd you come over all of a sudden?
I can do whatever I want.
Oh, sorry for eavesdropping. Sounds like you were talking about something private.
Bro, I could walk wherever I want. What? What is that? What is that for?
What's the matter? They're just looking to join in on our fun, that's all.
Hey, don't pretend like it's okay for them to just interrupt us like that.
I can do whatever I want.
Fine. You're lucky we don't mind extroverts that much.
What do you mean extroverts? I can walk up to someone. I just would just look at them awkwardly and not say anything. Thanks, you guys are really nice.
You hear that, Quisto? What nice!
It's the bombshell bros.
Your expressions tell me you're looking to hear some juicy info, am I right?
Totally.
But before that, it just so happens that I know you two.
I'm a big deal. What can I say?
Really? Are we that famous?
You're kidding. How often does anyone get a personal tour led by His Grace himself? Practically everyone was talking about it. Word has it, that you also caused quite the kerfuffle.
No one says that except for people who play Cuphead and you, okay? It was just a little mistake. Why you say it like that? This is a freaking weirdo.
A little mistake, huh? I
Huh?
like the way you put it. You see, people with a good attitude can join our group anytime, unlike some of the others here.
Why do I like this guy's voice? It's so goofy.
Your group?
I'm Quisto, and this is Lavaroon. People usually call us the Bombshell Bros, but don't
Hey!
worry, we're not playing with bombs or anything. It's just that our information is always so explosive.
Whoa.
We blow minds on the regular.
Yeah, totally.
So, you two really like to gossip? Whew, you sure know how to embellish.
No,
No.
you don't get it. Knowing intelligence will make things better for you here. For
Yep.
example,
I'm gonna stop
knowing
saying
who's
totally.
working with whom, who has the latest rumors, who's not getting along. Wouldn't you like to know all that?
Oh, my Archon, I'd love to know. Please tell me.
Whoa, all this info's worth something, you know? You should prove you're worthy of it.
Okay.
Don't mind him. Quisto's always this way. Just play nice and say something to massage his ego.
I have 74 wishes saved for Jingle. How about you? I have 0 because I did not win my Fu Shuang and I'm gonna cry.
The welfare meals. Talk about the welfare meals.
We ate the most incredible welfare meal recently. I can't read.
Right! That meal we had yesterday was super delicious. Paimon can still taste it whenever she closes her eyes.
Oh yeah, it was so good. Garlic bread. Oh, shut up, me. See, I wanted Fu Zhuang, but I'll also settle for Jingle Yu. I lost my 50-50 for Fu Zhuang, and I have literally 0 stellar jades, and I'm doing 1 wish at a time until I get her, or I don't, and I'll just get Jingle Yu instead. I really want Fu Zhuang though, and but yeah, Jingle Yu I'll settle for. Topaz, I would go for her, but I don't really like. I'm not a huge Numby fan. I still do my dailies every day in HSR, so yeah, I've been doing my dailies. Very sadly. And you already know, I'm saving for Farina in Genshin Impact. Which I know, Sinful, I want you to know, I don't think I've missed a single day ever since Star Rail came out. What about the codes? Maybe I missed them. I got the 3 codes for the special program, of course.
Is that so? To tell you the truth, I've been helping out with making those welfare meals. I've been working as a kitchen assistant for about a month and a half now.
Oh, those are so good. You missed 2 days so far? Psh, I thought you liked the game more than I did. No. Okay, I might have missed 1. But that one day I just didn't feel like doing it. Actually, no, I almost missed it, but I waited till like 11 p.m. and I still did it. Dang it.
Oh, so you're the one who made those delicious steaks. Amazing. You could be a professional chef.
Man, he's so good.
You are correct. I am a true professional. In fact, I even went to culinary school. But
Ooh.
enough about that.
Hey, that last line wasn't there. You added that. Fire this guy.
Since you like my cooking, I guess that means we share similar tastes. Listen carefully.
This guy's easy.
This little bombshell will help you learn what's really going on here in the fortress.
And what is that, Quistot? You retired? Yeah, I have 37,000, so I have about 250 wishes saved, and I'm definitely not going to spend money. Not me. Because you didn't have the space? Yeah, that makes sense. It takes up a lot. Did Lavaroon just wink at me? It seems he's saying, don't be upset, he's a good fellow.
Listen,
Okay.
kids. The power structure within the fortress is quite complicated. The overworlders couldn't care less about us down here.
Yeah, makes
We're
sense.
basically dogs to them.
Okay, we're just saying dogs now. You want to play, but I can't? Why don't you just get more space?
You've already met the one person here you should never cross, the Duke, Risley. He knows more than you think. And if he doesn't care about something, then he often doesn't bother dealing with it.
I see. Can I get a recap? Because why are you in jail? Okay, so if you played the first 2 parts, I was sent here from Nouvellette so we could check on Child in prison because Arlecchino went to like went to negotiate with Norvalet and Farina in like a table thing, and Alarkino wanted to go into the prison to check on Child herself, but they're like, instead we're gonna send Kino, whatever. I know I'm pronouncing it wrong, but I really don't care because I'll pronounce it the way I pronounce it. But she's a Fatui Harbinger. She's the one who owns the house. She's the orphanage lady. So yeah, she's from Fatui. She wanted to check on Child since he was sent to prison from being called guilty unrightfully. And they, to compromise, because why would you send a Fatui Harbinger into the Fortress of Myropide? They said, we'll send the Traveler instead. Gave us a cake and then charged us for eating it for 45 days. So yeah, and then we've been working here in the prison trying to find info on Tartagula. That's why we're in prison. But bro, I think we're gonna get out soon. We found out what happened. We found out like how Child got out.
Those who have the Duke's attention get all kinds of special perks, even better treatment in the infirmary.
No way. I'm gonna have to watch the story on YouTube. It's really good.
I know who you mean. It's that Jurier character, right? I don't think there's anything useful about him at all.
I don't know who that is.
Why does he visit the infirmary practically every day?
Oh, that guy.
Is it normal for anyone to be going in and out of there so often? If you ask me, he's just faking it to get out of work.
True. I forgot we got this information that we
But
picked up.
did you know that Jurier was a talented researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute before he came
Research Institute.
Here? There's no denying that.
I can't even make fun of this guy's voice because I can't even do it. I can't believe it in HRSR though. That was so funny though. That was like the best moment ever. Like at first I thought it was weird. I didn't want to hear it, but then he did it, and then it was just the funniest thing in my entire life.
I don't care if he was a researcher that could turn dirt into Mora. Once you're in the Fortress of Meripede, you're just another inmate like everybody else.
That's how everyone help me. I don't think I can help you with that. According to Kustwat, or however you say that, a person named Dre freaking the infirmary. I should take note of that.
Speaking of which, the last time I saw him, he was passing by in the corridor with Lorvine. I also heard they started arguing in the library and got into a fight, right? Guess that's just how terrible of a guy he is.
Wow.
You mean he hit a woman? Wow. I never imagined he was that bad.
Oh, guys, he's the worst. He's going to the worst, deepest pits of hell for that.
But that Lorvine's also quite the odd one, you know? She's always gabbing away, got into a fight with a man, and she also got sent to the infirmary. Come to think of it, I always see her going to the sick bay every couple of days, too.
What's going on there?
Wait a second. You don't think?
You don't think?
Do you think could it be that they're secretly meeting there to go on dates? But it's really hard to imagine.
In an infirmary?
After all, I do remember seeing Lorvine beat Jurier to a pulp that one time. And we might be overthinking things.
Maybe they just have fun. So Jury had a confrontation with a girl named Lorvine, who also frequently visits the infirmary. I'll remember that too. It's gonna be pretty hard to forget since we just heard it.
Okay, we've talked to just about everyone, and it's about time for us to go meet Linny.
We talked like 3 people.
According to the card he left us, we should go meet him in the production zone.
Also, Linny, Lynette, and Framinette are also here in prison with us. I should probably say that to my viewer in chat. Is this lower? Oh no. Oh no. I'm lost. Help. Okay, I think this is the right spot. These teleport waypoints are so hard to find. It's so... He's up. Wait, he's down from there, but he's up from here. Oh, he's on the 2nd floor. Okay. Man, I sure wish the teleport waypoints weren't weird as heck. We're going to the spot. Or are we? Ends stream? No, I would never. There we go. He was by the boxes over here the first time we talked to him, so he's probably also here once more. All right, Lenny. Bro, that does not look safe to stand on. I'm not gonna lie, man. Dot, dot, dot. I'm nodding.
That look in your eyes. You found something?
A little something, yeah, but it's gonna cost you.
Hey, this is no time to be modest. Just tell him we found a boatload of information.
Oh, as expected of the legendary duo.
Did you find
you
anything
have my
yourself?
full and undivided attention.
Are you sure? You summarize your findings to Lenny. Wow, such interesting findings.
I'd have never guessed that myself. The rumors swirling about this place are unreliable after all, and Master Child probably went missing because he found a way out.
Yeah, I found that way out. Guys, when I was exploring the new area, I accidentally found the way out of here. I went into the prison from a pipe.
He is a harbinger after all. I suppose he's much more resourceful than I initially gave him credit for. Unfortunately,
he's
this isn't
very
enough
big
for our final
deal.
report to Father. We need to find out Master Child's exact whereabouts.
Okay, well, let's get out of
Father
here.
told me that even though Master Child said he was just coming to Fontaine for a vacation, he actually had some personal reasons.
What?
His agenda might be linked to his disappearance.
No way. The most important thing right now is to catch up to
His
him.
escape route is already flooded, so we'll have to task someone with professional diving skills to chase after him.
I mean, I could do it. Guys, this is the thing that's confusing me, okay? They say that only professional divers can dive, but also, when I was talking to some random NPC, they said since you have a vision, then you don't have any problem with breathing underwater. But suddenly, when we find a way that's full of water to get out, which, by the way, I went through just fine in the gameplay, apparently I can't do it anymore, even though I still am connected to the waters of Fontaine, which means I don't need to breathe because I have a quote-unquote vision, not an actual vision, but they're saying people with visions, they were implying, would not have problems breathing underwater in Fontaine. Like, that's just a thing in the world, and apparently it doesn't exist anymore. And that's what's throwing me off. Anyways, yeah,
Well,
get
when you
Fremine,
put it that
whatever.
way, it's obvious that only Fremine would be up to the task.
Yeah, only Fremine, not like anyone with visions. They literally said and implied that when I was talking to an NPC. So, Genshin Impact, fix your game.
So, is he around?
He's working today. Coming here as a group would have attracted too much attention. I'll talk to him about it later.
He's working on an off day? Please do, we're counting on
It's the
you.
least I can do. We're all in this together,
We're
so it's
all
only fair
in
for
it.
us to fulfill our end of the bargain. Honestly, I'm far more impressed by you guys managing to collect all this information right under Risley's watchful eyes.
Wait, he's been watching me?
Collecting information has always been our strong point.
Yeah, maybe mine, not yours.
Now, let me think. To find out more information, Fremine will have to retrace Master Child's original route.
I know where it is.
And
It's
if
so
he's to
easy.
do that, he'll have to set out on the next pipe cleaning day at the earliest. That's 6 days from now.
Dang it!
And after that, he'll probably take another 2 or 3 days to return.
And they're not gonna realize he's
Estimate
gone?
How long it'll take for him to get back?
We've been working together for a long time. We know each other's capabilities like the backs of our hands.
Well, I mean, in the trailer, they showed him drowning, so...
Traveler, what say you to meeting here 9 days from now? We'll be able to pick up Fremine while we're at it, too.
Sure!
And there's just one last thing we'd like your help with.
And what's
Before
that?
we can just sit back and wait for Fremine's report on Master Child's whereabouts, we still need to make more progress on the investigation of the Forbidden Zone.
Who cares?
Fremine's no master of disguise. Lynette's still working on getting intel from the other areas, and I'll need to spend some time helping Fremine prepare for his diving mission. So, you are the only ones we can count on.
Nah, I'm just not... honestly, I'm just gonna do nothing.
What do you want us to do? Will it be hard?
Well, I
Very.
won't call it easy per se, but I think you'll be able to pull it off. Listen carefully. You'll need to find an excuse to get into the infirmary and investigate the room and environs.
Okay, the infirmary is apparently a big deal.
You've mentioned several sketchy-looking people always meeting at the infirmary earlier, so it probably has something to do with the secret we're hoping to uncover. You've already met the head nurse, so she'll be less suspicious of you.
Yeah, totally.
Investigate the internal structure of the infirmary and any active dealings within, and pass those on to me alongside anything else you're able to discover.
Sure.
So there's no need to take risks. Don't forget, safety always comes first.
Sounds good. I'll give it my best shot.
My apologies. I just started rambling out of habit.
Yeah, shut up! No, I'm kidding.
It was almost as if I was talking to my younger sister.
Oh.
But that's not a bad thing, right?
But what if I'm the older sister?
All right, then we'll head out as soon as we finish our prep.
What?
go our separate ways
They
for
just
now.
skip over my line? Why do you even
Don't
give me that
forget,
option?
We meet here again in 9 days. Stay safe.
Nod. After doing some prep work with Paimon, he began slowly approaching the infirmary under the guise of just meandering. Okay. Apparently infirmary is a big deal. Oh. Paimon just peeking.
Hey, stay here for now. Paimon will take a peek.
You were just doing that a second ago.
There seem to be several people inside.
Oh, hey, you know, she can fly. Fly to the roof and look down. They would never look up in a prison.
Let's try to eavesdrop on them first.
You and Paimon hide in a corner and try your best to eavesdrop on the people inside the infirmary. Okay, several people appear to be engaged in conversation, but you only manage to catch bits and pieces. She feels like... Time? No.
It's a bit hard to understand them from here. So, why don't we just try to talk to them in person? Let's go as soon as you're ready.
And make sure to, like, make it sound like you're in pain when you walk in. Like, oh! I'm sorry. You know how to take a long, deep breath before inhaling a large amount of vapor from a foul-smelling potion. If you recall correctly, that potion is a result of a failed attempt at alchemy that you want to perform in Paimon at some point during your journey. What the... Oh, hey, she's got really good retching sounds. I haven't given a good whiff. You had a potion back to... I don't have enough time to read this!
Someone, please help! She's sick!
I like what she's wearing. I'm on the floor.
Are you okay?
What a freaking nerd. Don't talk to me like that.
What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin.
The traveler started complaining of a stomachache, and then nausea, and then collapsed onto the ground. Paimon doesn't know what to do.
The Traveler. That's not my
Shaking
name.
limbs, twitching fingers, and pale complexion.
Nick.
Could it be poison?
Let me take a look. Please, lie down over here.
Oof, my stomach really hurts. Ugh.
Don't worry, I'll get you to the bed safely. Here, hold on to my shoulder and walk slowly.
Okay. Shorty? No, I'm kidding.
You can do it, traveler.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. You're sick after all. Now, please relax. I'm just going to do a preliminary checkup on you.
Okay. What's up with the music? Has taken out a few instruments and begun to do her checkup. I hope I'm not so healthy that she gets suspicious.
I see now.
What is
My
it?
checkup has confirmed that she's not in any mortal danger. That's our worst fear out of the way.
Okay, I'm not in mortal danger, but am I in immortal danger? Is the question.
Oh, that's good. But
I'll continue my diagnosis of the patient now. Please, relax and take a deep breath.
Okay. Okay, so, whoa, that was too deep. Sing wings. I don't know his their name. Using your hands to what is that? How do you say that word? Palpitate? Different areas of my abdomen. Seems like she's using elemental energy too. Her expression's growing more and more relaxed.
Don't sense serious damage to your organs either. Does it hurt when I press here?
It's not too bad.
And here?
Oof, that hurts a little bit. What's up with that?
But based on my initial checkup, there shouldn't be a problem here. Oh, how strange.
That's weird. I don't know. Was my acting a bit over the top? Apparently.
What about here? Does this hurt?
Oh, no, not really. You can barely feel it. It's like, wow, that's crazy.
I understand. So that's what it is.
What? What
I
is
think
it?
You just ate something that disagreed with you. That's all. Nothing too serious. Outside of a pretty bad stomachache when it decides to act up.
Yeah. I mean, I did
That's
smell
what it
something
is.
terrible, apparently.
thank goodness it's not anything more serious.
And there have been other inmates complaining about the food recently. I'll inform our head chef, Mr. Woolsey, of this problem as soon as possible.
Honestly, I don't think he cares because he gave me the purple meat, and he's like, "Oh no, that looks fine." There's something going on the inside.
Congratulations! The health risk is incredibly low, so you should recover within a couple days. Why don't you take a rest here while I go get some medicine for you?
Okay.
Miss Levine, I'll have to trouble you to help me look after this new patient while I'm gone.
Very well.
Okay. Then she tries to kill me.
And she hopped away, just like that.
What's up with this? Well, it's all coming together. Yeah, this infiltration mission is going much more smoothly than I imagined. Next, there are only 2 people left in the room. Single Wing just called that woman Levine, so she has to be the one of the frequent visitors to the infirmary. I've heard of before. Would that mean that the man next door is Gerard or Ben?
Hello. So how are you feeling now?
No, I'm fine. I don't want the guy to talk to me. He's such a nerd. Still not great. Never mind. I can't keep staring at her or draw unwanted attention. That guy also seems to have noticed. Now he's looking in my direction too. Oh no.
Her stomach aches really bad. She was stumbling about the whole way here, so Paimon's really worried.
If Miss Sijuin says it's not a serious problem, then there's no need to worry. She's the best medic we've got down here.
Also probably the only one.
But it also looks like she's the only medic you've got down here.
Hey, Paimon. I said the lie before you, Paimon. She's stealing my lines.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
What do you mean, that's true? That's really misrepresenting the situation. Of course I can't speak for the whole fortress, but it's not like everyone imprisoned here is useless, you know? Though they may have committed crimes and gotten locked up here as a result, they still know a thing or two about medicine, and they help Miss Sishuing take care of the sick and injured.
So they like arguing.
Yeah,
Good for them.
You're right. But did you have to lecture me about it in front of another patient? Aren't you a patient too? Where did all your energy come from?
That's correct. Sorry, I got a bit ahead of myself.
No, you are not a patient. There's no way this girl's a patient.
Are you two also sick?
Yeah, maybe sick of each other.
We've been sick a while. I come back every once in a while for checkups and to pick up the medicines Miss Sijuin prescribes for us. That's just the nature of chronic illnesses. As for her,
I mean, his chronic illness is being a stick in the mud. I'm sorry.
You could say she fancies herself as Miss Sijuin's capable helper because she learned a bit of medical knowledge ages ago.
Okay, we obviously don't like each other. I can see that.
Please watch your mouth, Mr. Jurier. Don't forget that you are the primary reason I have frequent heart palpitations.
Yeah, how dare you?
Hey, don't start arguing now. Please, keep it civil at least.
No. These two seem to have a pretty terrible relationship and only ran into each other because they came here to pick up their meds at the same time. Herm. Books! But outside of 2 of them, there's nothing suspicious inside the room. All the files on the table appear to be patient records, and while there's a box, I can't check it out right now. Okay. There's pipes! There's a floor! No, there also aren't many furnishings on the wall, eh? Wait, there seems to be a movable hatch on the ground over there.
Hey! There's no need to fight! Everyone will be released someday, so there's no need to argue over silly things like this!
Paimon, why are you so yelling? But...
Release.
My ego!
It's way too early for us to even think about that. And who the heck knows if we'd even be able to continue our previous lives?
The answer to that is you would not be able to. The presence of a movable hatch isn't strange by itself, but perhaps it's my adventurous intuition speaking, but isn't it a bit strange that there's a movable hatch here, of all places? An infirmary? No. Is it hiding something?
Please allow me to end this boring and useless conversation. Oh, and Mr. Jurier, I don't want to see your face here again anytime soon.
I'll probably see him next week.
And same to you, Miss Lorvine. Anyway, that was more than enough rest for me, so I'm going to get out of this excessively noisy place. See you later, everyone.
You're the one who made it noisy. Actually, no, it was the girl. Never mind. Anyway.
He just slowly walked off like that?
That's just what he's like.
Ugh, I hate him!
I'm sorry you had to see all of that. I'm Lorvine, and that's... Well, his name is Jurier, but I hope you'll never have cause to remember his name.
Yeah, I already know his name. I'm sorry.
You really can't stand him, huh?
1 second. Yeah, I totally hate that guy.
I mean, can you blame me? Who would like someone who's as arrogant and obsessed with weird research topics as he is? But there's no need to keep dwelling on him.
Wow, she really took her time to clear her throat there.
I'll accompany you two for a while. Miss Seashween should be back soon, and I'm sure you'll feel better as soon as you've had some of her medicine.
Thank you for looking after me.
No, it's nothing.
I'm back.
Uh-oh, we didn't get anything done. Yep, sat.
Thank you for getting our medicine, Miss
We yelled
Seashween.
at each other. It was great. You should have been there.
Did you all cooperate with your bed rest? I trust that nobody got up to walk around. Good. Here.
She's been sitting there the whole time.
2 days worth of medicine for you. Take 1 pill now, and then continue your bed rest.
Oh, dang it. I have to rest. You take the stomachache pill that Sanguini gave you. I know it's Sidewin. At least.
Miss Levine, I left in a bit of a hurry just now. Do you still remember if we discussed the color of the pill that you should be taking today?
It has to be a certain color? Why is that?
I remember. You said it should be yellow.
Oh, guys, they're speaking in code. There's no way they're not speaking in code. They talked about that before we walked in. Why don't I remember? Because they're speaking in code.
Yellow, huh? I understand. These are yours. Please, make sure to go to bed early after taking them tonight. You'll benefit from a good night's sleep.
I don't like the way you're saying that.
All right,
I'm not gonna
and I'll
lie.
also be on my way now. I hope you feel better soon, too.
Yeah, thanks. Can you stop being suspicious for no reason? Yeah, bye-bye. Bro, they're gonna kill
some.
some.
Your medical record now. You're widely known as the Traveler, right?
Totally.
I just want to double check a few details, if that's all right with you.
My name is just Traveler in this official document. Unfortunate.
Those two made quite the commotion just now, so why don't we let the traveler rest? Paimon can answer the questions instead.
No.
So her primary symptoms are abdominal pain with secondary symptoms of nausea. Is there anything else?
Yeah, I'm also sick of you.
That's it.
All right then.
Is there anything we should know besides to take the meds?
No, her base constitution is quite good, so I'm sure she'll recover quite quickly after taking the medicine. Please,
Medication,
make sure to
actually?
stick to blander, less stimulating foods, and don't stay up too late at night.
Why?
Got it. Paimon will hold the traveler to that for sure.
Okay, it makes sense to make you go to sleep well because, I mean, maybe that makes medicine work better. Your body does a bunch of stuff when you're sleeping. But I don't know. It's the way she says it. She's still looking at me. I should just try to take a nap, like she said.
Oh, you're going to take a nap already? Okay then, you get some rest.
Yep, totally. You move yourself to a regular patient's bed and relax completely. The weariness from your work and intel gathering makes you fall. So you can, however, still catch some hints of Paimon's conversation with Xingjuan.
We've been to lots of places together. She may look a bit under the weather now, but she's actually super strong.
She could, like, kill everyone.
So you're the best of companions. Well, don't worry, she'll recover soon.
Okay. Companion, that word brings forth a wave of comfort. You let yourself relax and fall into a restful sleep. You said it the second my eyes opened.
How do you feel? You slept for a really long time, but we never left.
I feel a lot better. Thank you both.
Now you can go back without a worry in the world. Remember to take your meds regularly, and remember bland foods.
Dang it.
Thank you, Miss Seijui.
Then I go to Sumeru and then I eat spice. A whole lot of nothing happened. What if I talk to you? What do you got to say?
Seems like a lot of people have been coming down with an upset stomach lately. I'll need to address that.
Okay. You do. I am going back to my dormitory like you told me. What is... Oh, it's just a random artifact I don't care about. The Pocket Grimoire. Hello, Rosolino. On the left, this is the mailroom, and on the right is the infirmary. Don't mix them up. Okay, thanks. Don't mention it. Is that what you do? You just stand here all day on an iPad, tell me where to go? Okay. No, you can do whatever you want. Would you look at that, guys? Our dormitories are so close. So, let's say that Fanta package I got was from Sigeween, maybe. Probably not. That wouldn't make sense. I don't know. I'm just trying not to trust her. Also, okay, looking at the map, wait, that's the mail room. Okay, sorry, the infirmary's to the left. I was about to say, that hatch could lead to, like, anywhere. Anyways, wait, I napped and I'm back here.
To be able to fall asleep like that and even sleep talk the entire time, you scared Paimon half to death!
Did I say anything I shouldn't have?
No, but you kept mumbling things along the lines of, Pyron, don't take my grilled fish, and put down the Adeptus Temptation now!
I don't even eat that.
Paimon talked with Sigewinne the entire time you were asleep. She seems like she's just a sincere nurse, and Paimon didn't notice anything unusual in the room.
I did.
Are you sure we're not going off track with the infirmary?
We could. We're really off track, though. There are still a few weird things about the place. That movable hatch on the ground, as well as the question Sigewinne asked Lorvine. And also, were they really talking about their meds before we walked in? No. Oh, and was Lorvine and Julian's argument genuine, or were they just putting on a show? I mean, they might actually hate each other. Paimon, hear me out.
Whoa, you really are super thorough. All those tiny little suspicious things that Paimon didn't even pick up on. We've got to give the info to Linny.
Paimon, you're so stupid. Over the next few days, you and Paimon work at your station as normal during your shifts, however you manage to find out the right keywords relating to your suspicions on a piece of paper. Okay, see, look, they finally gave me time to read. Thank goodness. Okay, well, now that's too much time. No, I'm kidding. There's a piece of paper. Okay, I nod. You manage to pass the slip to a busy Lynette as she happens to pass by. Her disguise is impeccable, and she does not even look at you or change her expression as she pockets the info. They didn't want to show her in a disguise. Oh, no. How is she disguised? That's just Lynette. And finally, the promised 9th day arrives. Help! Fruminae's dead! Or worsely found Fruminae.
Let's go meet up with Linny.
Okay. Honestly, I don't think we got that much information. Why does it say up if I'm on the right level? Well, hey, Lenny's still here. I don't know why he's standing there like a weirdo.
Hey, Lenny!
We just look at each other, stare down. What are you looking at, Paimon? What's up, Lenny?
Did you two run into any trouble over the past few days?
Totally
No,
not.
we just worked our shifts according to the schedule. Nothing weird happened.
That's unfortunate.
That's good. That means you didn't raise any suspicions when you infiltrated the infirmary.
Yep, totally.
We've taken a look at the slip you've sent. Fruminae successfully left the grounds via the pipes 2 days ago.
Oh, so he's not
and
dead.
As of last night, Lynette has also infiltrated the infirmary after faking an illness.
How so?
Wait, why is she getting involved as well?
Just cuz.
You already went above and beyond when you scoped out the infirmary.
Totally.
To put it more bluntly, even if we were to view that as something you did in exchange for Fruminae's help, you've already done more than enough. Infiltrating a guarded
Did he actually help me, though?
is a different kind of job from a one-off investigation. We want to avoid using the same faces over and over and reduce the amount of suspicion that will fall on any given person.
Make sure to echo throughout the entire. No, I keep on bringing that
You
up.
have already taken the first step
They
forward,
do
so
talk pretty
she
loud.
should be the one to finish the job.
So that's what Lynette thinks. Oh, Paimon hopes everything's going well for her.
Yep. Yep.
Then, let's go check on Lynette before Fruminae returns. If everything went well, then she should be wrapping up her investigation right about now.
And then we hear her scream.
Now really a good time to go over?
According to my observations, Sigewinne always spends around half an hour away from the infirmary right before lunch.
Very true.
Lynette knows this as well, so this should be a good time to meet up with her.
Oh yeah, we heard about that too. We actually confirmed it.
Also, I'm her brother, remember? It's only natural for an older brother to care about his younger sister's well-being.
Unless you hated her, but yeah, I know you guys got a great
then let's
relationship.
head over right
Good for
away.
you.
Let's go right away.
Thanks for teleporting me so I don't have to remember the layout. Thank you. And then Sigewinne will be here. He's like, oh, please help. I'm in pain and suffering. Anyway.
Lynette should be here right now.
But she's not.
Huh. Strange. Lynette?
As expected, Sigewinne isn't here, but why isn't Lynette here?
Could she have found a lead and left to follow it?
No, Lynette
Nope.
rarely deviates from the plan.
She's too
We
good.
agreed that if she were to make changes on the fly, she'd find a way to let me know. Unless...
See if there are any
Unless.
clues around here. We can look while we wait for her. Who knows? Maybe she'll be back soon.
She will not.
Okay.
Okay, period. Well, I mean, let's go check the hatch. I mean, what are we doing here? It looks a little bit more open than it did previously.
Ah, this is it. We saw it before.
You did not. I did.
This
You taking
thing-
credit for something I did.
It doesn't look like it's been disguised that well.
Layla leans down to get close to the movable hatch and starts tapping at several
The
different
space
points.
behind it is empty. From its size, I don't think it's an entrance that is meant to be taken apart. There's probably a mechanism around here somewhere.
Maybe that's where she. No, she doesn't go there for 30 minutes. She went down and went to look at the
Could Lynette
workers.
have tried to get inside?
It could be a cover.
But if that's the case, she would have contacted me for sure. Let's look around here for some more clues. Don't panic, just take another look.
I'm panicking. Help. Okay. Look on Lenny's face. He's definitely beginning to panic. Don't panic. He probably said that subconsciously more for himself than anything else. Why am I just talking my brain just like completely just dissing everyone? How about bed? What is up with this
None
bed?
of the beds have any signs of having been slept in. Except that one over there.
That must have used, right? You said she was pretending to be sick.
She would have said her migraine was having a particularly bad flare-up. Generally speaking, the head nurse would then ask her to lie down and rest, while she left to retrieve the medication.
But this bed is still unmade.
Which means either the head nurse
oh.
didn't return the entire time from when Lynette laid down up until she left the bed, or the nurse intentionally left it this way.
Okay, why would you do that? Oh no, that's not a good sign. Oh, don't do the zoom. They're doing the zoom. I don't like the zoom. Okay, well, let's look at this.
I am
There are
planning
some
to
books
kill
here
everyone.
and a few files. They look like medical records.
But that book right there.
Advanced nursing, how to raise the spirit of your patients, a quick guide to the psychology of emotions, and the meaning of laughter.
Wow.
These sure are some interesting books. Who knew Sijuin would be interested in these kinds of things?
Maybe she just wants to
She
know.
even has books on understanding people's motivations and feelings. Is it because she's a Melusine?
I don't
Or
think
does
she
she have a need to understand her patient's emotional state?
Bro, they better explain why she's part human, part Melusine. It makes no sense because she's the only one that looks like that. Anyway.
Seems quite normal to me. These are skills that would come in handy for a nurse from time to time.
Probably. Okay, we didn't really learn anything. Where's the mechanism for the hatch?
Hey, you guys, there's a slip of paper over here.
Help
Slip of
me.
paper.
It's right over here, and there's a bunch written on it too. It reads,
I'm dead.
out of respect for your usual practices, I'll use a piece of paper or card as the medium to pass on my message. You may consider this as me giving you my best regards.
For?
This
Is that all?
Is there anything on the back?
The back. This is...
Words! I can't read. I'm
Show me.
illiterate.
Now!
Oh, poor Lenny. He's freaking out. Doesn't sound good.
That look on your face. Paimon's reading it now. Would you care to guess where Miss Lynette of the Fatui could be right now?
Oh, that's not weird at all.
No. Could she have... Is she already...
Well, Lynette's dead, guys. You can't play her anymore.
Writhsley. Did he deliberately leave the infirmary unguarded to use it as bait?
Is Wisely against her?
Wait, you mean he was aware of our goals from the very beginning?
Maybe.
Why? We didn't run into any trouble last time, and he also never reached out to us since.
Why would he choose to act during our second infiltration attempt instead of the first?
Yes.
It's
is
the
a crucial
nurse!
Question. Writhsley. He doesn't do anything without a clear goal or reason. So this means he had no concerns about your activities from the very beginning. You're not from the same camp as us. You were sent down here by Nervulet, so you have no conflict of interest with Writhsley.
True.
We're a completely different story, though.
Why did he only go after Lynette? Why didn't he go after you as well? Because he know... Okay. If it is him, he would know that Lenny would go after Lynette if she was taken, and then they don't have to worry about him. So, yeah, makes sense.
I'd like to know that, too. Why did he only go after her?
As bait.
Don't panic. Just think everything over. I have to stay calm. This is not like what happened last time. The situation's different now.
You still talking about, like...
You're right. Wait.
Yeah.
But that means... the fact that Fremine was able to leave the grounds... could Risley have let him go as well?
Maybe.
What does he gain by letting Fremine leave like that?
Double period. I get it now. Yeah, me, guys, I totally get it. Say it. You deliberately made them both disappear.
So he's challenging me and trying to provoke me, I'm sure of it.
Why would he do that?
We never should have sent out Fremine. We had to go through all that trouble to find an opening to sneak him around the guards and into the pipe, and we even thought luck was on our side.
How dare we? You were so stupid!
If Risley let him leave on purpose, then he's probably in a terrible spot now as well.
Oh, he's pacing.
More and more panicked. We have to calm him down.
Okay, for number one step of telling someone to calm down. Do not tell them to calm down if you want them to calm down. That usually makes them more aggravated. Calm down, Lenny.
Like this, Lenny. Fremine wouldn't have left if we hadn't told you about Child. That was our fault.
He's like, yes, it is. Kills us. He would never.
I'm the leader of this operation, and I'm the one responsible for this team. I was the one who failed to protect them. I'll go talk to Risley.
That's exactly what he wants you to do.
Hey, don't be reckless. Traveler, please talk some sense into him.
Nah, he'll be fine.
I simply cannot allow Lynette to be abducted again. I have to go. I'll find a way to get them back.
Oh, well, there he goes. Unfortunate.
He's rushed out the door. After him.
Oh, look, see, there she was. Where was she, actually? Was she just outside the... She's smiling, that's great.
Right. I feel like we still have some room to make changes on these details.
Uh-oh,
It's
what
not
is...
impossible, but it'll require extensive testing.
Testing of what?
Is that so? Very well. Then please be mindful of the time.
Okay, so, like, why is she talking to those two?
Is someone?
Is someone?
Pack everything up.
Pack everything...
Whoever's outside is eavesdropping. They'll probably come in once we stop talking.
Wow, okay.
Someone, please help. She's sick.
Oh, no! Okay.
Are you okay?
We already saw this.
These two. As expected, they've already found this place. Oh, they are quite sharp.
See, guys, we're really
What
smart.
a delightful turn of events. I like smart people, but I also like playing dumb. I like the feeling of being trusted.
Well, people usually trust people who are nurses.
Oh my! What's wrong, little one?
She said little one like a freaking
Being able
child.
to read human expressions is quite the useful skill.
Is that why you read all that stuff? Anyway,
It's no use. We have to catch up to him.
why is there something up with the nurse? That's kind of weird. I also suspected that, obviously we're talking in code. Why are we talking about the color of a pill? That doesn't change anything.
Let's go head him off at Risley's office.
Like, most pills are probably like the same color-ish. You know, white. Blue and red for whatever reason. I don't know. Okay, so Lenny's gonna get mad. Is there gonna be a cutscene or not? We're just gonna see. You just go straight to his office.
Come out and face me, Risley!
Okay.
Aren't we at an administrative office space? Why don't you at least try to follow even a couple rules from the fortress's indoor management regulations?
No, he doesn't know them.
What did you do to my sister?
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided to invite her over for a cup of tea. I do have some teas in my collection that can work wonders against such an illness.
Yeah?
Stop joking around! Where did you take my siblings?
I mean, hey, he just said he took them.
I have also heard that your performances are quite the spectacle. Miss Lynette would sometimes enter a box filled with water, only to emerge the next second from another place altogether.
Bruh, you throw into the primordial sea or whatever?
Maybe she'll appear behind you right now if you were to turn your head.
Why are you talking like
Is
that?
he trying to trick me into turning my head? No, He's probably not looking to attack me right now. All of the hostages are in his hands, and he's even in the mood for small talk. That means Lynette is probably still alive. You knew we were investigating the infirmary from the start.
I'm kind of confused at this point.
You aroused the traveler's suspicions and baited us into continuing our investigation, just so that you'd be able to kidnap Lynette. No, you probably didn't even interfere with Child's escape. You let him go, so you could purge the Fatui members that we had planted into your ranks.
Maybe Worsley's just playing dumb and he doesn't know anything. No, I'm kidding.
There was no need to do so. The Fortress of Meripede is a pretty pleasant place. Most people enjoy their lives here.
Okay.
The only ones who act differently are those with personal agendas. It was quite easy to identify your colleagues.
You removed our original members and spread the news of Child's escape so Father would assign our team to come down and investigate. Fremine has also fallen into your hands, right? If you're oh so omnipotent and so in control, why would you need hostages?
I don't know.
One correction. Lynette is in my hands right now, but Fremine is not.
Oh.
He's not? What do you really want?
Honestly, I'm completely confused. I'm just gonna let them talk. Well, and we're here.
Oh, wonderful. Everyone is here, so I'll only need to say this once. Thank you so much for cooperating with me.
Where are Lynette and Fremine? Bro, we've been past that.
I'm eager and to the point, I see. Alas, only Miss Lynette is currently having a cup of the fortress's finest tea.
Why are you saying it like that?
Although, as per your original plan, Mr. Fremine should also have returned to the fortress by now. But he has neither shown up within my gates, nor has he been taken into any kind of custody. So, where do you think he may be right now?
I don't know. You're supposed to know.
Wait, you can't mean you locked him outside in the sea?
I closed the fortress's gate to the outside world. That's all.
Okay.
Fremine's a star diver, so he should be fine, right?
Yeah, just go back up.
No, we're still here, so he definitely tried to find a way to come back for us. So we can't assume he might have made a break for the surface.
But why would I do this, you may be asking?
I don't know. You tell me.
To have an audience with you, of course. My intel tells me that Mr. Linney is a great magician, so it's only natural for me to want to have some cards of my own when it comes to negotiating.
Yeah, I thought. I knew it was bait.
I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you've always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with the Lord of the Fortress of Meripede, regardless of whether it was in a personal or a professional capacity. Well, you got your wish.
I mean, you could just knock on his door, maybe. And like, hey, what's up?
You've been keeping tabs on us before we even set foot in the fortress.
How
Some
dare
of my
you!
folks just happened to hear a thing or two, that's all. In any case, I will be straight with you.
Oh, don't be straight.
I was willing to play dumb and turn a blind eye, so we had a pleasant few days playing games together here. But once you started focusing on the Forbidden Zone, all of that changed.
But I want to know about the Forbidden Zone.
Mr. Linney, the cards are stacked against you right now. Miss Lynette is in my hands, and Mr. Fremine is still slowly being pickled out there in the brine. You know just as well as I that he cannot last out there forever.
I could.
You need do but one thing to guarantee their safety. I would like you to contact your superior, and ideally invite her over for a cup of tea with me.
Bro, this man just wants tea. Okay, quick question. Or actually, not quick question. I'm just going to put this out in the water now. But, you know, let's say this tea is called special because it has water from the primordial sea. Did anyone ever think of that? I feel like that's a possibility. So he wants to bring Arlecchino there and make her disappear. I don't know.
You want to see Father? But why should she bother giving you an audience?
Well, if she cares for the well-being of her dearest children, she should have plenty of motivation to join me for a parents' evening.
Parents' evening? Okay, it's got it. Why is he being funny?
I've heard that the bonds between the members of the House of the Hearth are like the bonds of family. I don't see why she would refuse.
I mean, I feel like some of them she doesn't actually care about.
Why
or
did you
all
think
of them,
Father
honestly.
sent us to handle the Fortress of Meripede? This place is basically a no man's land. It wouldn't be fitting for anyone as important as a harbinger like Father to come here in person.
She actually wanted to, and then we did not let her.
Oh,
actually.
I see. So it's because she doesn't care for my place here.
She was going to. I'm not going to lie.
That's such a shame. After all, I've amassed quite the tea collection. I was looking forward to sharing it with her. Both Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Farina have already received many samples as gifts.
Okay, what's up with this guy in tea? Okay, bro, we get it. You like tea.
Was this the extent of your master plan to get to Father? No matter how much pressure you may put on me, I won't allow you to use us to blackmail her.
He's like, fine, I'll just have to kill someone.
People really are difficult to get along with. All I'm asking for is a face-to-face conversation. Does she truly have no interest in the fortress's secret? Mr. Linney, you have one last chance to invite your father here. If you refuse...
What will you do? What will you do? Say it.
Linny!
Why do you have to do this?
Instead of asking why I'm doing this, why don't you try to see things from my perspective for a second? From the very beginning, the Fatui has been actively infiltrating my fortress.
Oh, no.
I gave you a warning by cutting off the first few operatives I found, but that only caused you to double down. Had you given up on the fortress then and there, I'd have no reason to want to talk.
Bro, that's what the Fatui does.
Mr. Fremenet left the fortress on his own, and Miss Lynette tried to pry out my secrets right in front of me. No matter how
dare
you
she?
look at it, the responsibility for this falls on you.
I mean, I'm not saying he's doing anything wrong.
I shouldn't ask Father to do anything because of us.
Yeah, she'll, like, slap him or something.
5.
Oh, he's counting down like Lenny's a little child.
Wait,
Got a joke intended, you know, Tartaglia.
2, 1. Time's up. It really is a shame, Mr. Linney.
What are you gonna do?
Wisely!
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for my afternoon tea.
Hey guys, that line was in the trailer. Why do I still remember that? I have a problem. Anyways, please wait. Can we really not talk about this some more?
Yeah, listen to the Traveler. If you can't talk to Linny, can you at least talk to us?
He's like, I don't like you.
You do realize that I'm only letting you go because of Neuvillette, yes? You're here helping him out, and I've already done my best to stay out of your way.
See?
But that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want. The fortress may be small and remote, but it still has its own set of laws.
But I want to... please spare them. No.
Then how about this? Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf by now, so why don't you tell me a thing or two about what you found,
Nothing
I'll
really.
ask you 3 questions. Answer all of them correctly, and I'll agree to your request.
Bro, he's doing a freaking quiz
Question
show.
1. Regarding the hidden rules of the production zone, what is the truth behind the one about not being allowed to work for 3 days in a row?
Why is that even a hidden rule? Can't believe he's asking about the hidden rules. If I recall correctly, if you keep working without any rest during our lunch hour on the 3rd day, you'll find a portion of strange meat in your welfare meal. Yep, that's exactly what happened. It's a good thing that we've already run a thorough investigation on this. Let's see if I can remember all the clues. I should be able to find an answer if I can piece everything together. We're doing the thinking thing. Regarding the... Oh, we're doing this thing again. Okay, if you break the hidden rule of the production zone, your welfare meal might contain some strange meat. But why? Okay. Which one is which? That's not Fanta. That's the fighting thing. That's the nurse thing.
The Fanta promoter has been struggling because... I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for...
Is it this one?
The research note said that the Melusine race perceives the world very...
How does any of this connect to the strange meat? I'm actually confused.
We often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners at work near the production zone. It seems like she can perceive the general state of a person's health just by looking at them.
I'm confused. If you work too much? Okay, why? Okay, I don't get the connection with her. Like, what is the connection to anything with the meat? I actually don't get
The
it.
Fanta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize...
Okay, that's
The
Coupon.
research note said that
There's something about Melusines.
According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fanta company sponsored it.
That is true.
Fanta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product.
It's not the meat. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna do something random. This
I've
one.
been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. But what could Sijuin be doing during that time?
No, let's select a clue. This makes literally no sense.
I've been told told that the infirmary...
No, take this off. I don't actually...
The Fanta promoter has been struggling...
What? I don't get it! I am so mad. Nothing here connects whatsoever. See, this is a different hidden rule. This is a different hidden rule. I think. And so is this one. So what is this?
We often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoner... The research note said that the...
Yeah, I thought so. Wait, the book is right? Wait, what? A sight differs from a human's. Most eyes don't find too strange. Okay, okay. So the other two that I chose were wrong? So is it this one?
The Fanta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons.
Okay.
Meanwhile, the Duke believes that only idiots who don't understand the value of coupons would spend them on Fanta.
Okay. Literally nothing connects here. How does this connect? Okay. Strange meat Melusine. The only other Melusine thing I have here.
Sijuin observing the prisoner.
But like this is an incorrect clue. And this one's an incorrect clue. It said both of those were incorrect, but we're bringing the Melusine into it with this book. That book, I don't Fanta? I don't freaking know. Okay. Well, it's this one. This makes no sense. Okay, it's not that one. I already chose this one, but I'm gonna choose it again. What are you gonna do? Stop me? Excuse me? They said that was wrong. I already did this before. You know what? I'm so mad.
So that's what's going on. Paimon understands it now. Who would have guessed?
I wouldn't.
The hidden rule of the production zone.
Nope, she put the glasses on. She has them.
They're not supposed to work 3 days in a row, and if they do, they'll get strange meat in their welfare meal.
Okay, guys, I have to do it in a specific order? That's weird.
At first, we thought this strange meat must have something to do with the people who disappeared. But in reality, they were all prepared by Sijuin, the head nurse.
But like, why?
She often visits the production zone to observe the workers' health.
I'll just let them say it for me.
Of anyone who has worn themselves out after 3 full days of work. Out of her sense of duty as the head nurse, as well as her genuine concern for the workers' health, Sijuin visits the cafeteria right before lunch and cooks an extra dish for those who can use the stamina boost.
He's like, wrong.
Sijuin has only the best intentions with her surprise gift and doesn't want anyone to find out about what she does. However,
I feel like you're making up some things.
Unfortunately, Melusines as a race perceive the world differently from humans, and their sense of aesthetics is even more alien to us.
They're from space!
The
Not really.
recipients of her lovingly prepared special meals cannot taste the care within and usually just freak out. Are we on the right track?
No.
You've uncovered Sijuin's secret and even guessed her intentions correctly as well.
Okay.
It's nice to know that her efforts have not gone unacknowledged.
I feel like I just threw something at the wall and it worked.
There are also some hidden rules in the Pancration Ring, including the one that you're not allowed to support both sides of a fight. Why is that?
Oh, the promoters of hidden rule of the Pancration Ring. I remember. If someone tries to support both boxers, yeah. We did a lot of research on this matter. Let me sift through what I've found and come up with the correct answer. That last one made me really mad. If you violate the hidden rule of the Pancration Ring, you will cover a bag containing a strange blood-colored fluid. Yes, that is true. And you know why? Because...
According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took...
that one. Fanta...
The Fanta promoter has been...
wait. But...
Fanta's internal report...
That, and then this one. Okay. Why did the last one not work? That's so confusing. Okay, anyway.
Paimon gets this rule too now, so there really was nothing to be afraid of. That hidden rule of the Pancration Ring is about how, people are not supposed to bet on both boxers at the same time. And if they do, they'll receive a package containing a strange blood-colored liquid.
Which is red.
People get scared when they see it because they've subconsciously begun to associate it with the missing boxer. But really, it's just a bottle of the latest yet-to-be-named and packaged new Fanta trial product.
That's exactly what I thought it was.
A blood-red drink. It's no wonder even Fanta's own staff were questioning the company's decision-making.
Yeah, what's up with that? I do like how she just had the glasses, like the person let her keep them. You know what? Good for you, Paimon.
The company, facing backlash from its own staff, decided to try to trial the product on a smaller scale to see how it might be received by customers. They came to the Fortress of Meropide and offered to sponsor the Pancration tournament so they could push their new product. But the Duke completely refused to even entertain the idea.
You said the Duke in front of the Duke.
The Duke, knowing how valuable
That's him.
are in the fortress, knew that only total idiots who didn't understand their true value would bother buying a Fanta product here.
Yeah, soda's for losers, guys.
So, only those who proved their stupidity by being dumb enough to bet on two opposing sides of the same match were selected to receive the drinks.
I acknowledge the effort you've put into bringing the truth of this mystery to light.
Yeah, no problem.
Although, based on your description, that Fanta promoter is a bit too careless with his words.
Yep, he is.
I may just reconsider my collaboration with the company.
Oh, dang it, we ruined it.
Question. What's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
That one, we do not know. Well, we haven't collected enough info to answer that question.
Stop your cruel and pointless games, Risley. You
Lynn
know
just
that we
standing the whole
haven't finished
time.
our investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question.
What are you doing?
The thought of sparing Lynette and Fremine never even crossed your mind.
Lenny!
You'll pay for this!
Oh, wait, are we gonna get a cutscene? Nope. What the heck was... What?
Lenny, are you alright?
He's not on the floor.
Oh, close one. I owe you, Siegeween. That was a fantastic shot.
It was nothing, Your Grace.
Was that a gun?
Siegeween?
What are you doing here?
This gun may look like a toy. It's actually fully functional, as I just demonstrated.
What was...
Lane.
Well, he's dead. Are you his accomplice in all this? No way.
Not at all. I am merely a resident of the fortress, and thus protecting it is my duty.
Bro, what is her playstyle going to be when she's playable? That's the question here.
When Nervulette asked me to come here, he told me that my job would be to take care of the well-being of everyone here. I am merely discharging my duties.
I mean, you definitely took care of him.
But if you mean what you just said, then isn't Lenny someone you should be looking after as well? Isn't he a resident here just like the rest of us?
If you're close with Yovey, why do you learn a thing or two about virtue for him? What is going on?
Monsieur Nervulette told me to do. Everything I did, I've done to protect them. Had I not, they would be in far more dire straits right now. His Grace knows it too, right? Your Grace? Mind proving my innocence to them?
No.
My dear Siegeween, whatever shall I do with you? Would it have
Fire
killed
her.
you to just wait another minute or two?
Well, it's nearly time after all. The way you do things can be truly frustrating sometimes, Your Grace.
I hate you.
I figured I should try to talk some sense into you.
Okay.
What are you talking about? What time?
Time for us to duel.
Take me if you want. Let them go.
Yeah, what did she hit you
How
with?
touching. Can you just give me one more minute?
Okay.
Like that, Your Grace.
All right, everyone, calm down. 2 more visitors will be arriving any time now. I'll go get a cup of tea. Miss Siegeween, I leave Miss Lynette in your care.
What are you doing?
Oh, wow. That really hurt
I
him.
believe I hear footsteps.
Oh, no. Okay. The door suddenly slams open. A familiar figure bursts into the room. Oh, it's
Some
Clarine.
space, please.
What's up?
Ah, Miss Clarinde.
Clarine, sorry.
My door.
And Ferminate just on the floor. Okay. Owie.
Fremine. Fremine.
Is he moving? Yeah, he's breathing. He's fine. Clarinda's here, though. What's up?
What's going on? What is Clarinde doing here?
I don't know what's going on. Honestly, I'm so confused.
Work.
She just says work and walks past us. That's so
Sorry
funny.
about shooting you, Mr. Linney. The tranquilizing effect will begin to wear off soon. Please take it easy in the meantime, though.
Shut up!
What happened to Fremine? Wasn't he diving just outside of the fortress? Why is he looking like this?
These symptoms, it can't be. What can it be? I don't know. What's going on? He's breathing. Good for him.
A flushed face, an accelerated pulse. He must have consumed primordial seawater.
Oh, he's dead then. Okay.
What did you say?
Please, make some space. I'll need to give Mr. Fremine a more thorough checkup. Your Grace, I'll leave the rest to you.
I'll talk to Clorand while you get Fremine to where he needs to be. Everything else can wait.
Okay. Whole lot of things I don't know what's happening are happening things. What the heck? What's going on? I wonder about this more
What's
than.
that look on your face? I thought I made good time on the way back.
Oh, I'm just admiring your punctuality. Had you arrived just a few minutes later, Sigewinne may have been forced to shoot Mr. Linney again. How's the situation out there?
Okay.
The water has changed. It's pretty much as expected. The concentration of primordial seawater has increased significantly.
How, where, and why?
I was only out there a short time, so it wasn't too bad. But if one were to stay for any significant amount of time, well, you can see how that boy's doing.
I thought considering it just like instantly made you disappear.
Where was he when you found him?
The abandoned zone at the end of the pipes. A good distance into the water.
Closer than I thought. He must have recognized it early on and tried desperately to swim back.
Well, luckily we shut him off.
The door was necessary. I don't think we could have saved two.
Well, I did try to convince him that I had my reasons. Never seems to work, though.
I mean, the way you were talking was kind of
It
chill.
would probably work on Neuvillette. He has a knack for picking out who had good intentions, even when the outcomes were all terrible.
How?
It's a bad sign if you're having to plead your case to Neuvillette. Want some tea?
No.
Not particularly. If you want to drink some that badly, just say so.
Fine, I'd like to get some tea. Want me to get you a cup too, since I've already made it?
You already made it?
Then, I suppose. Actually, do you have a towel? I would like to dry my hair.
Your hair looks fine. She don't look wet at all. Whoa. 1 second, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry for the long pause. I had some things to do. But, you know, before I continue the story anymore, I gotta say, I know I'm already at the start. Taking a twice lucky fortune slip. Oh. That's all? Nothing else? 64% on this, by the way, and from exploration alone. These two are 2 missions. I know where the other one of this is. I think I'm pretty close to getting another key, though. So good for that. But I got this. The only thing I have to do is max out the fountain. Anyways, the story... Part 4 seems to be the weakest so far. I'm just confused. Maybe they'll explain some more later, but so far, the first 3 are a lot more tight and better. But, you know, we're just at the start, you know. Maybe everything could change. We'll see. I'll give it time. I'll give it time. Lenny's expression looks disgusted. It seems like he'd rather not have Sinjin touch Fremine. Still, he didn't stop her, since it's obvious that Fremine does require urgent medical care, and she does have the job. Sinjin examining Fremine carefully. She doesn't look too upset, which is a good sign. I hope Fremine will be okay. He could die.
How is he?
These symptoms are probably caused by an acute ingestion of a large amount of primordial seawater. Still, his condition is not critical.
Acute ingestion of a large amount. You know, acute means not that big, right?
Of course, it would be best if he
Liar.
stayed for further observation. But let's leave him here for now, and move him to the infirmary once he's recovered a bit more. Sorry. I am aware that the infirmary may not be your favorite place in the world at the moment. We do only have a single clinic in the fortress, however.
And only 1 nurse.
Why would he ingest a large amount of primordial seawater after leaving the fortress? How could that possibly happen?
I wonder.
Please,
I actually don't know
Mr.
anything.
Fremine for the moment.
I literally know
I'll
nothing.
Go fetch some medicine and a respirator. Oh, I'll bring Miss Lynette back with me.
Where is she? How is she right now?
Not dead.
Oh, she just took a nap in an empty room after I tranquilized her. If my calculations are correct, she should also be waking up right around now. You might not believe me, but His Grace and I actually made some snacks and tea for her.
I wonder if they made 3 desserts or not. Lenny has finally begun to stop tensing the muscles on his face. Dang it. It seems that he trusts what Sinjin just said, but he still tranquilized your younger sister. Pound her in the face. Punch her. No, I'm kidding. She hasn't done anything primordially wrong. Did I say primordially? What's wrong with me?
Are you okay?
No.
I'll be fine. They're all here now. Don't worry about me.
Hey, at least they're not dead.
Are you
know?
sure? You don't look all right.
And they're just leaving us.
My hands and feet are still a bit weak, but that's probably just the residual effects of the tranquilizer shot.
I'm back, everyone.
You weren't gone very long. Anyway, so hello, Lynette.
Lenny! Oh, Traveler, Paimon, you're here too.
Wow, she has emotion? That's crazy. No, I'm kidding. I know she does.
Fremine? Is he...
Gone.
He'll be fine. But for now, please help me lift him up.
Lenny and Lynette immediately come to lift Fremine up with their help from a whatever, blah, blah, blah. I can't read all that. I can't read that fast. At least out loud. Ugh. Good job, Fremine. We barely talked to this guy. This is the second time we see this guy. Oh, man, he's out. Okay, good for him.
His breathing's beginning to slow down.
Give me a hand and help me get him to the infirmary.
Yeah, I'll take him from this side. Lynette, together?
On it.
On it.
Traveler, you seem pretty worried about him. Want to come with us?
Very well, period. It sounds like I don't want to.
The Duke and Clarande are gone.
Yeah, they just left. They trust
They
us.
probably went to get some tea. The Duke will explain the truth in just a bit. Miss Clarande will need a break, since she only just returned from rescuing Fremine out of the sea.
Yeah, okay. Clarande saved Fremine from the sea. Just what happened there? I don't know. Someone put some primordial garbage in there? I don't know. I don't like how lost I am right now. If you understand. Like, not knowing everything is fine, but, like, I don't think I know enough. Exactly. So we're going to the infirmary. Okay, then we're gonna teleport. I ain't going up no elevator. I'm gonna teleport. Yeah, they never thought about that, guys. I can literally teleport outside of the prison. Wow, what a bunch of idiots. They didn't know I could do that. Just, you know, I can't teleport with anyone else, but like Paimon, because, I mean, she can just do whatever the heck she wants. Just like how everyone can just make, like, oh, like, okay, I'm gonna put this weapon away. Yovey, what is up, mother? How are you doing? Why I say mother? But yeah, she's like, I don't want it anymore. Then it just floats behind them, because, like, that's how everything normal works. Anyways, yeah, how you doing? I'm confused, and I'm waiting for the story to, like, go in. It has not been going in yet. Please go in. Yeah, at least put the blanket on. I'm like, jeez. The movement of the screen with his coughs. That was actually pretty good, but also off time. How do you feel?
Lynette.
This is the second time we've seen this guy say anything.
We're all here.
Where am I?
Prison.
The infirmary at the Fortress of Meripede, Mr. Fremine. And you are no longer in any danger.
For now.
Don't push yourself if you're not feeling up to it.
Traveler. Paimon. It's been so long.
I mean, we didn't even directly talk to you. Oh, I mean, we kind of did. I forgot.
The sea. There's something wrong with the seawater.
I almost died. Oh, well, no.
Shh, it's okay. We can talk about it after you've recovered.
No, listen to me. This is really serious. There's primordial seawater mixed into the regular seawater. I don't know why it's there, but no one should touch it.
What happened after you snuck into the pipes, good sir? Pipes. Oh, yes, I was smoking.
Right, the pipes. It's all coming back to me now.
Oh, okay. Cuts, whatever. I can't talk. Anyway. Oh, wait. Okay. What? It's loading. Oh. Fremine. It's me. It's him.
I'm in. Seems like this pipe hasn't been used in a long time. It looks abandoned.
So did they just air out the water when they clean the pipes? Is that how is that what happens?
Where could Master Child be?
Dead. He's not dead. He can't die. Well, I mean, he could. But, like, he's probably fine. I knew they were going to make me play as Fremine. And oh, wait, he's not even using the bell? What weapon is that? Royal Greatsword. Attack percent. Upon damaging an opponent, increase crit rate by 8%. Max 5 stacks. Okay, never seen this sword before, and if I have, well, darn. I don't have a healer, but it's whatever. What am I gonna do? Die? I'm just walking around as Fremine, and the door just magically opens, of course.
This mechanism looks like it's been tampered with. Could he have done it?
How do you know it was tampered with, good sir? Start. Okay, so it goes down. Which also means it can go up. Oh, wait, it rotates? Oh. I thought I was just gonna make it go up, but I guess I could go the long way. Whatever, but since it's like a domain area, we can't climb the wall, because, you know, that's how they work. But it's, you know, it's worth checking. Oh, but they make the ladders climbable. I wish ladders in this game, first off, why are they so freaking big? Why is each rung so big? Start. No, we're okay. We're gonna do this one, not the other one. Oh, they wanted me to rotate it first and then make it go. Oh, literally just telling me the answer to the puzzle. Why don't you? Wow! I can't believe we did it. That was super hard. Nah, we good. I like the song playing right now, kinda. Why did I go up just to go down? Like, what's the point? Well, jumping down the pipe. Woo, whoa. That's the goofiest way I've ever felt in my entire life. Hey, there's boxes covering that drain. I don't think they should put water down here. This has got to be a different pipe than the one I found.
This is where the water starts. Okay.
Okay.
Master Child probably dived into the water. I'll go take a look as well.
I mean, you don't have to. And then he jumped in and he almost died. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, this is a different pipe than the one I am thinking about that I found, it, which is also way in or out from the area.
The vegetation here is a bit more sparse.
Hey, say it out loud.
These traces aren't natural. A person must have left them, and recently. I should be going in the right direction.
Okay. Well, do people just chill in the water now?
There are traces here too. I need to keep going.
Huh?
The traces are gone. But I don't see where he could have gone from here.
Up? Okay, well,
Wait. What the? My heart is racing.
Oh no, he's
It's
dying.
harder and harder to breathe. What's going on?
Okay, at least this explains why he drowned, because otherwise I would have been mad if he was like, oh no.
No good. I have to get back. They still don't know anything about what's going on. If I turn back right now, I should still be able to make it.
Or and then did they lock it up like right as he was going? Is that what happened? So hey, at least they explained how he was drowning in the trailer, because I was like, they literally said people with visions like resonate with Fontaine, have no problem doing the little breathing thing under the water.
I can't die here.
Well, guys, he didn't.
This is bad. I'm feeling worse and worse, and I'm still underwater.
Unfortunate.
I have to push on.
Oh, Cloren went that fast? I thought he was in there longer. Well, that answers that question. Cool. They could have just said, whatever. What do I know? Nothing.
So, in other words, the trail you were following vanished, and you had no idea where Master Child could have gone. But there was also no obvious place for him to have disappeared to.
Well, darn.
Mm-hmm. That's right. I tried my best to swim back, but I had already put some distance between myself and the fortress, and I just couldn't find the strength to keep going. I probably passed out some time after that, and you know the rest.
Wow, we learned nothing.
Brought you back, but we also don't know why she just suddenly appeared at the fortress, or why she went out to save you.
Miss Clorand, you say? I must go thank her in person.
She probably doesn't care.
You're
No, I'm
still
kidding.
too weak for Monet. You can go after you've had some more rest.
Yeah.
Miss Lynette is right. I believe Miss Clorand will stay here as a guest for another few days, so there's no need to hurry.
Why would you say that?
Guest. Then I can assume Risley was the one who invited her to come down here?
No. Of course.
You should ask His Grace about that. He'll be able to explain better than me.
Got it. I'll go talk to him.
Yeah, it's about time he actually told us what's going on. Wanna come with us, Liddy?
No. I don't think he wants to.
No, please go on without me. I don't want to leave just yet.
Lenny.
The logical part of my brain is aware that we're safe right now, but I still can't bring myself to leave.
Yeah, how
Both
dare
of you
you?
are just in danger.
Understood. Then let's just sit together for a while.
I could tell you anything if it's important, unless they don't want me to tell you.
I'll leave the infirmary to you. The Traveler and I are going to head out for now. As long as you stay in here, I don't think you'll be disturbed.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's go. Let deluge. That's not how you pronounce that. Fremine recalls what happened to him. Okay. I don't think that's what those words meant, but sure. Let's go back to the Duke's office. We left. He left the office, and now we're going back to the office. Okay. the hit TV show, The Office. Never watched it, also don't care. Got him. They want me to go the long way. Gotta hate the sparkles for that. They're like, you should go all the way around the entire place the wrong direction and then go the right direction. Well, it's never the wrong direction. Technically it goes the right direction, but it doesn't think that you can just jump down. Whatever, you know, I have a brain, so I don't need the brain to be made for me. That made no sense. Siegeween is here.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
I take it Mr. Fremonet's condition has stabilized?
Nope, he's dead. No,
Of
I'm
course.
kidding.
I wouldn't have left the infirmary otherwise.
I've been expecting those two, but might I inquire as to the purpose of your visit, Miss Siegeween?
She can do what she wants, I guess.
I wanted to check up on Miss Cloran. How are you feeling?
Mostly fine, I think.
Mostly fine, she thinks.
If you don't mind, I'd like to perform another quick physical exam. It'll just take a few minutes.
No.
All right. Thank you for looking out for me.
Okay.
I'll take my leave for now, then.
I don't know why she would say no. Oh, there. Oh, okay, there she goes. Can't wait to roll for you, Colin. See you later.
Yourself, Risley?
Of course, but I'm not partial to the word choice of explain. How about enlighten?
Okay, whatever. Please enlighten us as much as you'd like. Please.
Where should I begin? How about you start by asking me any questions you have? You can start with whichever one you'd like to get answered the most.
Okay.
Then Paimon will begin.
Dang it.
Did you know about Lenny's goals from the very beginning?
Of course.
No. I just knew they were Fatui operatives sent to the fortress by the Knave. As for their specific goals, I only figured those out as you made progress on your investigation.
Okay.
You managed to monitor and stay ahead of them even though you didn't know what they were trying to do?
Yeah.
They came here with ulterior motives. I'm quite adept at discerning what that kind of behavior signals.
Why didn't you
Initially,
stop
I thought their
them?
goal was just to investigate Child's disappearance. Linny suggested that I had deliberately let him escape, but in truth, I didn't really do anything special to help or hinder him while he was here. Everything he did, from finding helpers to leaving this place, he did on his own. Of course, it's inevitable
Good for him.
that the Knave would make a big deal out of her fellow Harbinger's unexplained disappearance. I'm also quite curious about where that Harbinger went.
He doesn't even
So
know.
I figured I might as well let the Fatui do their own investigative work. All I care about is the answer.
So you were hoping Lenny's group would just do your work for you.
Kinda.
You make it sound like that's a bad thing. Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. I assume that Fremonet has told you already, the ratio of primordial seawater around the fortress of Meripede is on the rise.
Why is there even any around here?
The Forbidden Zone has always been Linny's target, and you got roped into that investigation after running into him.
How dare
I
you?
began to intervene out of concern for your safety, and also to prevent the fortress from becoming entangled in more irksome matters.
Well, see, I'm not affected by it because I'm not from Fontaine, so I'm good.
Are the rumors true? That you're also a former criminal?
Now, why would you put it like that? Isn't staying here all day and serving as the manager of the fortress a kind of sentence unto itself?
Okay.
Another form of prison? I just happen to have some support from the rest of the inmates. That's all.
Oh, right. Paimon wanted to ask, who invited Cloran down here?
Me?
Me, of course.
Who else?
I paid her good mora to come down to the fortress for some field work. As a champion duelist, Miss Cloran could be considered to be an independent party. I needed to find an exceptionally capable person to help me get through the impending crisis.
Okay.
So Fremonet was part of that crisis?
You can think of it like that, yes. Credit where credit is due, that boy is quite adept at diving.
I'm better than
Had
him.
conditions not been as hostile as they were, he probably would have found the missing Harbinger already.
So the Forbidden Zone really exists. What's inside of it?
That's not something you should be asking after.
True.
Neuvillette only asked you to investigate Child's whereabouts.
True.
All I need to prove to you is that the Forbidden Zone had nothing to do with the Harbinger's disappearance. That should be clear now that you've spoken to Fremonet.
But we've already uncovered that there's something wrong with the infirmary, and we've answered a bunch of questions that you threw at us. Isn't it about time that you answer our last question in return?
No.
You make a compelling case.
I told you enough.
Do you really want to know the answer that badly?
I mean, if you'll tell me, then maybe.
Paimon really wants to know.
He's like, it's Nunya. Nunya what? Shut up.
Even if the truth may not be pleasant?
Yes, with 3 periods in front of it.
Follow me.
Follow you? No, you know what? No. Follow Worsley. Oh, where am I going? Oh, it's down, around, down the stairs, down the, to the there, to the here. Okay. It's right here. Oh, secret staircase, of course, of course.
There's a hidden door here? And a whole basement behind it? Huh. You're pretty good at hiding stuff, Risley.
Well, I mean, why would anyone assume there was a staircase?
It seems you've forgotten just what kind of place the Fortress of Meripede is.
A prison? I didn't forget. Okay. Secret keepers and forbidden zone. Boppity bop. Okay, cool. And then this is an elevator that goes down.
Stand on the central plate.
Wait, is there a secret mechanism or...
Whoa! Stand? Paimon's not standing at all. The fact that they let her float in her mugshot is kind of not fair. I don't know why I'm bringing that back, but like, why was she floating? Just like stand on the ground or something.
So, this is the Forbidden Zone? Honestly, for a place so well hidden, Paimon sure doesn't see anything special.
And that is...
What a huge door!
It's a big
There
door.
are 3 such isolation gates in total. Generally speaking, I'm the only one who's allowed to go inside. Hence the name Forbidden Zone.
True.
Am I correct to assume you're going to run on back and tell your little Fatui friends everything?
I mean, Child's not here.
Paimon wasn't thinking of keeping anything from them.
Well, I'd advise you wait until you've seen the whole truth of this place for yourself before deciding whether or not to tell them.
Okay. He's making it sound like it's really terrible. You know what? It probably is. Anyway. It can't be that bad.
Huh. So there's a switch on the side.
Well, how's when you open the door,
Stand back.
Paimon? Stand back, it opens. Hey, that's a lot of doors. 1, 2, 3. I can count up to 3.
They all just went
Look
up
at
one
me.
by one.
What's that in the middle of the room?
Go on, have a look.
Locks us in there. Okay, anyway. Don't worry, he's walking in front of us. We're fine. Okay, maybe it's just a big clock. This room is really empty with nothing in here, which is quite strange on its own. There's also a device smack dab in the middle of the room, which looks like some kind of massive
I've been interested in what lies beyond that gate ever since I assumed leadership of the Fortress of Meripede. Of course, it would be unwise to recklessly open it, but it'd also be risky and negligent to simply ignore any potential danger that could be behind it.
There's primordial seawater in there.
The readings on that dashboard have not budged since the day when I first laid eyes on this place. But over the past year, the needle has crept upwards from its original position, likely because some parameter it's been tracking has changed, if only infinitesimally.
Infinitesimally. Yep, that's my favorite word.
Normally, I would have ignored it, but I happened to have some free time when I noticed it, so I investigated. Any guesses what the reading could be tracking?
I don't know, the water pressure?
Very reasonable guesses. I've considered both of those as well.
I didn't say the other one, but sure.
Unfortunately, our dashboard is tracking something less ordinary.
It's primordial water, no matter what.
The temperature should vary with weather and climate changes, so for something that rarely shifts, the water pressure is more likely. We ran a few tests to increase the pressure from the outside, but the readings didn't change at all.
But
later on, a few more possibilities occurred to me, such as a potential connection with the primordial sea. I began to make a few preparations based on that hypothesis.
How do you just get rid of the water?
Over the past few days, the needle has moved again. With that, and the symptoms that Fremine displayed after leaving the fortress, I can now confidently conclude that the readings represent the concentration of primordial seawater in the seawater nearby.
No way, I would have never guessed.
The concentration of primordial seawater? But we're already under the sea!
And that is precisely the problem. We're at the bottom of the sea, and now we're surrounded by toxic seawater.
Woo!
Somehow, primordial seawater got mixed in, and the concentration is steadily rising.
It's the Fatui! Nah, why would they do that? No. Primordial seawater is continually leaking into the sea?
Yes. That's very likely.
But how?
But forget about the two of us! Not even Novelette knows where the primordial sea could be, much less where we could find and plug a leak. Oh.
Seems like you figured it out.
We found, we found an area with that water.
I believe the primordial sea lies directly beneath this sluice gate. For some reason, the primordial seawater levels have risen significantly, and it's now very close to us. The indicators are now red. Although the gate still stands, some primordial seawater has already leaked out and mixed into the sea around us.
Okay, what do you do about it?
If this continues, soon it will no longer be able to hold back the primordial sea at all.
So the cataclysm, whatever the name of this act was. And if Primordial Sea is leaking through, if this gate falls, all the Fontaine will fall with it.
Yeah, you know what the legends say. If this place falls, then everyone in Fontaine will be turned into puddles in the span of a night.
A night? Hey, that's some time.
Weird. Why would the Fortress of Meripede be built right above a sluice gate for the Primordial Sea? Who built this place anyway?
Well, see, they made this area first, and then they were like, hey, we need to throw some prisoners here or something like that. So the prison is also on top of this. So, see, the prison's important.
Your expression tells me you think this might be part of a vast, complicated conspiracy. To be honest, you might find the actual answer may be exceedingly boring.
This guy thinks everything is boring.
It's just that the secret of the Forbidden Zone had been long forgotten by the nation before I rediscovered it with my research. There's no single founder of the Fortress of Meripede in any traditional sense. What we know about its history has been left to us by the people who used to live here.
People lived here?
When the previous Hydro Archon, Egeria, ruled the land. All convicted criminals from Fontaine were exiled. The people drove the criminals away like a wolf pack chasing away the banished.
Egeria. I'm glad the new one has a better name.
The criminals received no sympathy of any kind from the people. They were exiled to the desolate seaside, where they experienced only pain, struggle, and the bone-chilling cold.
Well, maybe it's hot sometimes.
And prayed to the Hydro Archon, asking if there was still anything they could do. The Hydro Archon took pity on them and said, "You may go guard my secret, deep underneath the waves." And so, leaning on the power of the Hydro Archon, they gathered underneath the sea and began to build a fortress. They became a community down there in the deeps, and over the years helped it to grow.
How do you even make something like an area this big under the, like, how would you build it and then, like, because you would have to build it, right? Like walls and all, and then you'd have to drain everything. That sounds like it's really complicated and
As the number of exiles increased, more and more people joined the community. When the first group of exiles died, they left the yet unfinished fortress to their successors. The Hydro Archon continued to lend her support, allowing the fortress and what it stood for to continue growing ever larger. Before long, this dark underwater fortress became the sinner's only home. And with that, the people here stopped referring to the fortress as a prison.
I do.
They saw themselves as repenting sinners who would regain their freedom once they had sufficiently redeemed themselves.
But that time never came.
But as time went on, people also realized that the fortress was a lonely place. Once they had gotten used to life here, they could no longer feel comfortable living in the overworld.
Oh, that's their problem.
Once they had finished serving their sentences, some people left and some others chose to stay. They'd find some idle position and let their withered souls fade away with the ancient secrets of the past.
Well, everyone's gonna die anyway, so who cares?
After many, many centuries, few people still remember the reason for the fortress's founding. Now they just see it as an integral pillar of Fontainian society, as the place where criminals deserve to be sent.
True that.
Now and again, researchers manage to break one law or another and live out their days in the fortress. I learned all this from an elderly historian. Everyone else just thought he'd made it all up.
Why would he? That's his job.
Part of that history is true.
Oh no.
It's just as the prophecy says. If this gate fails, then everyone will be dissolved into the sea.
Oh, well, do you believe in the prophecies? I think I would at this point.
To be frank, not really. But sadly, that hasn't stopped this prophecy from proving all too accurate. Prophecies are troublesome things. Just hearing one will create the first wave of panic. Seeing signs of it will bring about the second, and actually witnessing it in real time, the third.
So the Duke of Meripede, just what do you have what do you plan to do about it? Sorry.
Let's go somewhere else. I want to show you something.
Here, I'll just drink some of the water for you. We'll be fine.
This is it.
So, I mean, these two... What were
Your
these two
Grace,
doing?
Perfect timing. The results from our last round of experiments have...
Wait, Jurier, he's not alone.
Huh? Lorvine and Jurier?
Wow, I'm so surprised. Of course,
No
I'm
need to
not.
panic, you two. I've already told them about our plan.
What? After you warned us not to tell a single soul about any of this?
Well, he said he warned you guys not to say anything, but he can say whatever he wants.
I'm skeptical as well. Are you sure they are trustworthy?
Bruh, I've saved so many nations, I can't even count on one... I actually can't count on one hand. It's 4, but...
The results speak for themselves, don't they? These two may already know more than you could ever imagine.
All right, then. If Your Grace insists.
Yeah,
They
listen to
seem
him.
harmless enough, so I'll trust them for now.
I'm not harmless,
How
but...
about some reintroductions?
Just don't try me.
This is Jurier, one of the highest-ranked researchers from the Fontaine Research Institute. He used to work under Edwin. I trust that you've heard of Edwin?
Ed who? His name sounds familiar, but I don't know. Yeah, we have.
Good. Saves me a bit of time explaining.
I don't remember Edwin.
Edwin's main areas of research were archaeum and gravimeters. As his assistant, Jurier is quite familiar with them as well. I hired him to be my technical consultant.
Okay.
You want to blow up the fortress of Meripede?
Ah, what a lovely idea. I'm already imagining it in my head.
Okay.
Gotta admit, I'm tempted as well.
I hate it here.
Guys, focus! Focus!
That taskmaster over there is Miss Lorvine.
Wow, she has
and
the
is
same
also
name.
one of my technical consultants. While Jurier used to be Edwin's assistant, she used to be Jurier's assistant.
Ooh, are they together?
Was that really necessary?
See, everyone keeps asking this question. Are you too sure you're not a couple and just using your work as a convenient cover?
Your Grace, I am not in a relationship with this man.
Yeah, screw this guy.
If I dated her, I'd officially be madder than Edwin.
Right?
Please, forget I said anything then.
Okay.
Follow me.
Well, that answers that question to anyone who was asking. No, no one was asking.
Whoa, there's another door that goes right up.
Whoa, no way, that was a
Your
door?
constant amazement makes it seem like the fortress can do anything.
Honestly, yeah, you're kind of over-exaggerating, Paimon, I'm not gonna lie. Whoa, that door, it opened!
Everything's super cool.
I mean, it is cool, but also, like, it's a door. Is this just a normal room? No, it's a trap. Okay, anyway.
Well, let's spice it up a bit. And here you go.
It's a boat. This is a boat.
What a huge ship.
A ship underwater?
This is also a production zone that Paimon's never seen before. What's going on?
A lot.
How much do you know about Fontainian history?
Like nothing.
Not much at all.
Well, then maybe you haven't heard the story of ancient Lemuria. To give you a
Okay.
quick rundown, Fontaine used to be ruled by the Lemurian dynasty.
I'll screw that dynasty.
According to legend, the Lemurian king Remus came to this land after being inspired by divine revelation.
Remus?
And found the seer Sibila, who had taken on the form of a golden bee. Taking the golden bee with him and riding on a huge ship, the Fortuna, he created his nation above the surging waves.
Okay.
He called his nation Lemuria, and used the Fortuna to incessantly search for new tribes.
Well, the
and
boat looks really
islands,
cool.
calling on them to join his empire.
There's a ship in this story too?
Yeah?
Where there's water, there'll be ships. People believe that hope can always be found at the end of a voyage.
Unfortunately, they're wrong.
To a point, I think. As you've already seen, I have a whole factory's worth of labor, materials, and technology at my disposal. Certainly can't hurt to give it a try. So the moment I began to speculate that the primordial sea might lie underneath the gate, I also began this project.
Making a boat.
Were you inspired by the legendary Fortuna?
Maybe.
No.
Fontainians need something to hold on to cope with the impending disaster.
Guys, copium. This is a plan for the ages. Can't you share your plan with everyone?
Were the workers to find out the truth behind this ship, riots would destroy the fortress faster than any catastrophe.
Why is
As
that?
the fortress's administrator, I'd never make such a reckless call. All right, that's enough talking for now. I'll need another 3 cups of tea to soothe my throat. Do you have any other questions?
Do
Seems like you're good. Come on, I'll take you back.
But like, what do you do on the boat? You just go on the boat? Honestly, you just showed us the problem. He was like, this is a problem. Okay, now get out of here.
I'll leave you here for now.
Oh, thank you so much.
no worries.
Wow, you're the
Don't
best!
forget, it's up to you whether or not you want to share what you just saw. What you do from here on out will likely affect those three as well.
He means that my actions now will decide the next steps Lenny's group take. In other words, if I want to tell Lenny the truth, I must make him understand that we cannot afford excessive conflict right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll put a lot of thought into it for sure.
Yeah, we will. Honestly, there's nothing to tell because like it doesn't coincide with whatever their mission was. So
Great.
I mean, no problem here.
I look forward to what happens next.
Do you? The secret. I'm getting achievements from doing so much stuff. I'm doing so much stuff. Learn the history and secrets of the Fortress of Meripede. Okay, cool. Yes, I did that. That was me. He walked us all the way up here to the nurses. This infirmary, things happen. What's up with that? No. Okay.
We're back.
You guys giggling, having
Welcome
a
back.
sleepover?
Do you want a cup of tea?
No, I'm good.
How can you be so much like Risley, always drinking tea?
Honestly, I'd rather have coffee.
Huh. Actually, now that you mention it, I just remembered something now.
Is it important or not?
While I was sedated, I could still barely hear two people talking next to me. They were discussing everything, from the leaves to the water and even the teacups themselves.
Nerds.
Must have been Risley and Sijuin.
Yeah, I heard one male voice.
They like
and
tea a
one
little too
female,
much.
So it should have been the two of them. They really were just talking about brewing tea.
Boring.
I really can't make sense of this place.
Me neither.
So, Traveler,
This place is
timeline.
weird.
Were you able to learn anything from Risley?
Yeah, he explained everything.
Very well. Then, would you mind checking your answers against my speculations?
Lenny sounds a lot more like his old self.
Yeah, I took the time to rest, so I'm feeling a lot more relaxed now.
Good.
Nobody else is around, and Miss Sijuin is also busy with something or other. So let's just talk here.
All right.
Okay.
Then I'll posit my theories. I asked myself 3 questions.
What are your questions?
Firstly, why was Fremine affected by the primordial seawater? It was because he dove into the sea. My theory is, the long-lost primordial sea is probably very close to the Fortress of Meripede.
It is on top of
Ooh,
it.
he's good. He got that right on the first try.
Well, obviously, why else would it be like that?
That's our Lenny.
That's
Secondly,
very easy to discern.
Risley's attitude changed dramatically during the course of our stay here. He ignored us completely at first, then suddenly roadblocked us. Why? I spent quite a long time thinking about this. If he has been monitoring the Fatui since the very beginning, he probably ignored us at first because he was hoping we could find Master Child for him.
Yep.
What's more,
True that.
the Fortress of Meripede is not part of Fontaine's court system, nor does it report to Udex Nervulet. Risley is basically the king of a no-man's land.
Well, there's a lot of mans here, so I
As
don't
long
know
as
what you're
the
talking
fortress
about.
doesn't do anything about Master Child's disappearance, Father can use it to pressure the Fontaine authorities.
What she did.
And while the two factions are pitted against each other, Risley will be free to move between the parties of interest. If I had to guess, he probably has something that he's working on himself. It's likely related to the secret of the infirmary, but I just can't think of what it could be.
Lenny's grasp of the big picture is amazing.
You're super smart.
Right, we're saying that now?
Thanks so much. Then finally, there's the last question.
Honestly, we didn't answer anything. He's just saying questions
If
and answering
Risley
it
does have
himself.
a plan, what could it be? All I know for now is that his plan probably has something to do with the changing nature of the seawater. He's even gotten Cloran to help him out.
What's up with that?
That can't be the full extent of what he's doing. There's probably a secret passageway behind the block in the infirmary, and there's something big in the fortress that most people here never get to see.
The Forbidden
He has
Zone.
a bargaining chip, and it could be important enough for Father to deal with him directly. I don't have enough information, so I have no idea what his chip might be. But let me guess. You have the last piece of the puzzle.
No, I don't have nothing. I'm just here. After some deliberation, you share the information you just learned with Lenny and company. While sharing what you saw, you emphasize that now is not the time for disputes and it's very important to stay and whatever.
I can't believe it.
That's crazy.
The sea will engulf everyone. Just like the prophecy said.
And you will all die.
Could Risley have wanted to meet Father to figure out a way to deal with this crisis? If you
Possibly.
remember, I once mentioned that Father sees the House of the Hearth as her base of operations, and she truly wants to resolve the crisis. But how could Risley have known that?
I don't know, she's
Or perhaps
Fontanian.
he didn't know and just wanted to bring Father over to his side, which could be why he said he just wanted to negotiate.
In quotation marks.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I understand your concerns as well, Traveler. I'll figure out a way to pass this on to our father. No matter what, we're on your side.
You sure about that?
The two of you have already aided us far too much. We probably wouldn't be standing here right now if not for you. If you ever need anything else going forward, please come to the House of the Hearth at any time.
Until we want to kill you, of course, or we'll have to, you know?
Though you may not share the sentiment, after all that we've gone through together, the three of us basically see you as family now.
Well, too bad I hate you. Okay, anyway.
You have my gratitude.
Yep, totally.
Thank you for protecting Lenny when it really mattered. And thank you for sharing the secrets of the fortress with us. We didn't think you were going to do it.
Yeah, me neither. No, I'm kidding.
Why are you being so formal all of a sudden?
Don't mention it. We can work together again if
Given
necessary.
your strength, you might not need our help at all.
True that.
But if you are ever in danger, we will try our best to protect you.
Because Lenny is like so weak. Why would you ever put him on your team, guys?
Aw, the sound of that makes Paimon feel all warm and safe inside.
Warm and safe. That's not two words I wanted to see next to each other. Oh, what was that? She's hungry.
Paimon's hungry.
Ugh, this floating fairy. I don't know what to call her. I'm sorry.
You've done so much already. Go get some food.
Get out of here. Get some
We'll
food.
catch you guys another time.
Wow. Look at you guys. Okay, we're just ditching. Whatever. My brain is... I don't know. Maybe I'm just tired, but like I just like I know what's going on, but like when does it get like I don't know interesting?
It's time for dinner. Welfare meals now being served in the coupon cafeteria.
Thank you. That's the first time they used the broadcast.
Let's go pick up ours as well.
Traveler and Paimon, over here.
Why are you talking to me?
Are you here for dinner too, Miss Sijween?
No.
And I'm taking the opportunity to prepare Miss Cloran's dinner as well.
Okay.
You're right. She's actually sitting in the fortress cafeteria.
What are people gonna do? Hurt her? As
What would
if.
you like to eat?
Oh, we can choose?
Yep, you can. I've already talked to our chef, Mr. Wolsey. It's all on me today, so you can get whatever you'd like.
No way. Then I'll have the tastiest stuff you have to offer. The point behind you. That's so cute. I mean, then I'll have the biggest portion. Biggest portion.
Me too. Don't forget Paimon.
No problem. Just leave it to me.
After a while, the meal Sijwing order for you arrive. Unlike days prior, when you had to rely sorely on luck, it's good. Sijwing also brings some drinks over to you. They taste a little strange, but she insists you drink it. Okay, the shakes generally taste pretty terrible. Wow, I'm glad I got to read all of that. Oh wait, I didn't get to because it's freaking impossible. Anyways, free dinners are the absolute best.
Is this how it feels to be freeloaders? Wait a second. We did do plenty of work after all.
No, we have freeloaded,
Feeling
totally.
full yet? How's the food?
Delicious.
Exquisite. Thank you. Besides the milk, I mean, everything was super delicious.
I'm so glad to see you all so happy. Oh, see, the expression on your face just now? The muscle here just moved, which suggests that you're feeling quite relaxed at the moment.
That's good. Shoots us.
Sijween, do you do this to help your patients or to better understand human beings?
A bit of both, I suppose. I'm a Melazine, which means I'm very different from human beings.
You look very
I
human.
must know what you're thinking if I want to take good care of you.
You're really good at taking care of people.
Is she?
Even though you're so short, you still talk and act like an older sister.
Why did you have to bring the height into this? She's taller than you, Paimon.
Really? You're reminded of an older sister? That's great to hear.
Too bad you dress like a weirdo. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, and what did you mean back in Risley's office? When you said that you were protecting Lenny and his siblings as well.
Oh, that. I just asked His Grace to look out for those children, especially that diver boy. I was getting a bit
Diver
worried
boy.
after hearing that something was wrong with the water.
Yeah, it could kill people.
Cloran is very strong and managed to save him in the nick of time.
Good job, Colleen. Have we
His
seen the
Grace
back? Thank
also
you.
sealed the pipes after Cloran left, to make sure that Linny wouldn't impulsively chase after his brother.
Smart.
Although the path was blocked, we still stationed some guards there to stop anyone from approaching. They were instructed to only open the door once Miss Clorand had returned.
Okay. Well, that happened.
Oh, and I was keeping an eye on Mr. Linny as well. We had to press him, but we couldn't allow him to be in any real danger.
You were all super considerate.
But what if he died?
Everything through.
We're supposed to, I guess.
It's just what we do down here at the fortress. At least this has been His Grace's style for as long as he's been the leader.
Well, that's good.
I really wish Monsieur Nervula would come down here more often, too. I feel like he'd like it here, with all the darkness and chaos.
I don't think he would. Well, that doesn't make sense at all. It's hard to imagine Uvula outside of his office. I don't think he would like it down here.
Get a good night's rest, you two. You both worked very hard.
Okay, whatever you say. I don't know why I feel uneasy, but I guess I do. Everything's fine. Clorand, talk to me. Please.
Clorand!
What's up? I didn't see you there.
It's you two.
How's dinner?
It's all right. Miss Sigewinne really put in a lot of effort.
Man, she has such great character design. Anyway.
So we heard that Risley invited you to come down to help, and you saved Fremine too.
Wow!
You sure work super fast.
Good job.
Oh, it was child's play.
Still, Paimon didn't know even champion duelists could take on side jobs.
I mean, why would she?
And why aren't you eating
Not.
with Sigewinne and the Duke? Won't you get bored eating by yourself?
Miss Sigewinne was with you, and the Duke has business of his own.
Besides, she already had tea with him. They're
Actually,
chilling.
didn't Navia say that you went out for dinner with her as well?
Yeah. First time in a long time.
Those aren't holes. What's up with this design on the floor if they're not actual holes? Like, she's floating. She's floating it.
First time in a long time. So you mean you've gone out to dinner with her in the past?
Yeah, before I killed.
In the past, yes. You seem to be enjoying yourselves here.
Yeah, this is technically a work trip for us too.
Things will be getting messy at the fortress soon. Don't run around unnecessarily.
I feel like they're just gonna skip until our sentence is over at this point. Well, okay. Well, and Chlorine is now gone forever. Not forever.
At least I think so.
Okay, let's go to sleep. Very quietly. Nah, I can't tell if I'm actually tired or not. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not feeling it. Shut up. Anyway. Okay, wow, we sure figured out all that stuff. Let's go to sleep.
So much has happened. Paimon just feels absolutely exhausted now that she's finally relaxed.
Yeah, you said it.
Paimon's super sleepy. Are you sleepy too?
Yep, I'm also getting there. I said super excitedly. Oh. I thought she slept while floating. Well, she really immediately fell asleep. You know, good for her.
Delicious. Paimon wants seconds for free.
Yeah, cute. Anyway, good night. You didn't say it out loud. Then we wake up and...
Get out of my way!
Actually, like, what?
Why is everyone running? No idea, but something must have happened. Stop asking.
I knew something bad was gonna happen. Anyway.
Who's yelling? Paimon still wants to sleep.
It doesn't sound like anything good is happening right now. What's that sound? Wow, that is a really big bed. Oh my gosh, how tiny is Lumine? She looks like a freaking... she looks so short compared to everything else in here. Paimon, wake up! We need to go out and see what's going on! We're all gonna die! Oh, this place is an alarm? Huh, hey, how nice. I feel like there's a lot more dripping going on, I'm pretty sure. Is this where that whole crowd thing is happening?
What happened?
Where are they?
Why is everyone running around? Hey, what are you doing?
Where are they going, actually?
No time to explain, mate. Goodbye.
Hey, wait!
Okay. Oh,
What's wrong with these people? They won't even talk to us.
They're here! Yeah, there you are.
Quiz
Oh,
talks.
thank goodness.
Oh, what are they doing?
Are we still in
We came here especially to inform you. Something seems to have gone terribly wrong just now. His Grace is telling everyone to evacuate and get out of here.
And go where?
Faroon was saying you two are new here and you don't have many friends, so you might slip through the cracks. Haven't you heard all the stories like that? An evacuation is successfully completed. Yet you only find out once you do a head count that 1 or 2 people are missing.
Yeah, that seems to be normal.
The one who brought that up? Why is it suddenly my idea?
Hey,
is that a bad idea?
Shut up!
Okay, whatever. The point is, you should come with us.
You said his Grace said to evacuate outwards?
Yeah, he said to get as far away as possible, upwards and outwards.
Upwards and outwards! And then that means whatever happened must have happened down below. Oh, no. Isn't that the gate at the very bottom?
It can't be that thing!
Uh-oh, don't say that, Paimon.
What? What? Hey, where are you going?
Down, apparently.
We have to go find the Duke. You two just go and get out. Go on without us.
We got the answer.
Hey, hey! Be careful!
Okay. We'll do that. We'll be very... Oh.
Please evacuate upwards and outwards. Upwards and outwards. If you're already at the topmost layer, then try to move as far outwards as possible.
Oh, okay. So, going up to the factory? I think the factory is like the tallest area. Well, hey, upward and outwards. Me going down. I mean, hey, the water can't affect me, so hey, I don't care. I said hey twice in that sentence. That's crazy. Excuse me. Cutscene.
They're here.
They expected me to be here?
Like I said.
Oh, Colleen. Oh, she's so good looking. It's gonna crack open. Oh.
You're just in time. But be ready to run.
I don't want to be in time. I don't think so. Like, we can't lock it any harder. Yeah, that doesn't look so good. You gotta punch it with ice? Right, man's really froze the water. Okay, okay. Very cool and impressive looking, but that's not gonna fix the problem. For long. Yeah, there it goes. Just freeze it again. Yeah, I thought he's dead. Because that was like concentrated primordial seawater.
2, 1.
Close the door. Then he died. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, he's so cool. He's such a cool guy.
This won't hold it for long. Find Neuvillette. Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Then what will happen to you?
Until he arrives, we're the last line of defense.
Cool. I guess we can just find Neuvillette. He's
The
just
gate.
around here.
How long do you think it'll hold?
That depends on us.
A little bit, maybe. Okay, that was cool. I don't know why I said it like that, but I mean, yeah. Apparently Neuvillette has to be somewhere around here. I mean, who knows? Why are we hearing birds? I don't like that.
Why are you here?
We're just allowed to leave?
Traveler, I need you to head to the Opera House immediately.
Oh, wait, but we need your help.
Farina will soon be meeting with the knave there. You must protect Farina and make sure she doesn't spend too much time alone with her.
Okay, you can explain everything else to me later.
Will do. You have my sincerest gratitude.
Now, can you go downstairs? Thank you. Well, the knave is gonna kill her. Actually, please don't. Actually, Kamalatus Trend, or whatever the heck it said. Hurry! We gotta go! I got to go save my lady! Shut up. I'm obviously talking to myself. Okay, oh, hey, what is the Fatui doing here? I'm actually not that surprised, but like half of them Fatui.
There are a ton of Fatui and Palais Mermonia people over there. The knave is probably here already. We need to hurry.
Yeah, this is important. Sorry, the bug keeps on distracting
Are
me.
you two the traveler in Paimon? Monsieur Nervalet has left instructions. Please follow me.
Oh, okay.
Though I'm sure he's already explained, this should be a mostly cordial conversation, unlikely to give rise to violence. But it would be most appreciated if you could protect Lady Farina to the best of your abilities.
Don't worry, I'm listening to you slowly going crazy. Does it sound like that? Honestly, I'm just not feeling the storyline so far. Like, the first 3 parts were so good. This one is just not the best. I'm not going crazy. I'm more like just confused. I will do my best. I mean, that cutscene was good. Yeah, the cutscene was good. But, like, they're being quite quiet, if that's the right term to go for here. Either that or I'm just, like, really tired. I think I'm just tired, honestly. But we have to go in here. Got to see what's going on with Farina and Arlecchino. Yeah. Woo! She exists. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, she smiled. I mean,
Oh, so you two are the honored guests Miss Farina mentioned.
Hi, I killed, what was her name again? I forgot, La Signora. Hey, I killed Signora. What's up? How's it going? I also fought Child. This bug needs to get out of here. Stop getting all up in my face.
Of course. How could they not attend a meeting such as this?
Super important.
I must always have 2 or more guests at my dessert table. Otherwise, the occasion would be too lonely and unbecoming of my station.
Of course. That's why I'm here.
It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I'll cross her legs.
I have heard much of your accomplishments. I am the Knave, one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers.
My accomplishments are mainly your hindrances. I'm sorry. Anyway, so this is the Knave, the head of the House of the Hearth. Man, she's hot. I mean, I am the Lenny siblings' father, in quotations. She certainly does not seem easy to deal with. Pleasure to meet you too.
I've already prepared seats for you. Come, sit beside me.
Okay, am I allowed to eat this cake, by the way? I don't want to go to prison for another 45 days.
Perhaps you two are unaware of how Miss Farina and I do things. You see, we actually recently agreed to get together for tea when we had the time.
Yeah, totally.
See this? This is a limited type of confectionery that Miss Farina simply adores. There are only 16 slices sold every day. Here, why don't you and Paimon have a taste?
I want Paimon to bring up that. Why you sound so sus? Whatever. She's a Fatui Harbinger, of course. I don't trust her. She seems friendly enough, but that can't be all there is to her. The Knave is a force to be reckoned with. Should be very cautious around her. You should. She's literally rank number 4. Okay, she's like, other than Il Dottore, she's like one of the biggest people we had to be in the same room as. And Dottore, he's a whole nother story. Let's just not talk about that.
Traveler, what do you think of this cake?
The fact that Farina's just totally chill with me right now is kind of interesting. It's quite tasty, and I think Paimon agrees too.
That's good to hear. So what Child said was on the mark after all. You do share a taste in desserts with Farina and I.
Okay. Wait, Child should have no reason to have said something like that.
I wonder how he's doing nowadays. You must have heard, right? He's suddenly gone missing. I'm really worried about his safety, you know. Here's to hoping that he's an excellent swimmer.
He is, but why are you talking like that? I have faith in his abilities. He's kind of a big deal.
Since we're talking about him, I feel like I should add something.
These cups are so big.
His prowess really looked certainly pretty impressive. Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Her looks quite nervous. There must have been some kind of bad blood between her and the Knave. Well, of course.
Oh, so you're also familiar with his aptitude for fighting, Miss Farina.
He did it in the court.
Oh, right. I almost forgot. Child was subdued by Udex Nuvillette right in front of you.
What? Why? You did not
Against
forget.
ordinary people, my colleague would never be on the back foot. But alas, he just never imagined he'd run into such a person.
Nervalet, I mean, he's kind of a big deal, yeah.
I must express my admiration for Monsieur Nuvillette.
Well, I managed to find a few leads on his whereabouts.
Coming from you, that's not surprising at all.
Thank you. I don't know where he is exactly, though, so...
But I thought you would be happier to hear the news.
Oh, no, I don't care.
Of course, but it's still a bit of a shame. You see, I would have been far happier had I received this news somewhat earlier. As you well know, a long time has passed since Child disappeared.
He's fine.
Well, in any case, there's no need to worry. We know for sure that Child is still alive.
Do we?
Oh. And just how do you know that?
I mean, because he's cool.
Because we found evidence that proved he left the Fortress of Meripede.
And where did he go after leaving the fortress?
Somewhere.
Well,
That's our information. He went somewhere. Oh no, Paimon Samurai just left us wide open.
The Fortress of Meripede lies deep beneath the waves. Unless he pranced right out of the main gate, he must have had to swim for it. Do you have any proof that he surfaced safely?
Nah, we don't. But there was no evidence that he's been injured or killed.
That is good news, at least. His sister Tonya sent a letter to Fontaine not too long ago. Since he was unfortunately unavailable, I picked it up on his behalf.
Bruh, everyone just using Child's... His siblings are so easy to use because they're just innocent. Anyway, what am I talking about?
Do you have any idea how he usually writes back to his family? Dear Tonya, your letter made me feel like we were still enjoying our time in Snezhnaya together. I'm currently admiring the scenery on the streets in front of the Opera House. Is it something like that?
He probably would, yes. She's turning up the pressure. I'm not sure if I'll be able to convince her, but I can at least try to distract her from Farina. That sounds good to me. Yes, okay.
All letters tend to follow the same few formats anyway, right? As long as the contents are accurate. It doesn't matter so much how it's written or how it's worded.
Man, we sure are talking about a whole lot of nothing right now.
hold on. The water in the teacup is shaking.
I don't. Things aren't going so well underground, are they?
I suppose this is also a sign of things to come, Miss Farina.
What do you mean by that?
I don't quite understand what you're trying to say.
Yeah, me neither. Can you say it out loud? Like, spell it out, please?
Have we entered into the next stage of the prophecy?
No. Maybe. Oh, Noverlet made it down. Good for him. It's like, hey, yo, what's poppin'? That is a lot of ice.
To you both. I will take it from here.
What do you do exactly?
Sure you don't need a hand?
No.
Quite sure.
Oh, he's quite sure.
Wow. So, what's your secret, huh? Let me guess. Nah, who knows? Maybe it's just your sense of responsibility.
I don't... Okay.
Sounds about right.
He's a dragon. A sovereign. I don't know. What do you want from me? Is this when that cool thing happens? Oh, here it is. Yeah, they showed... Man, the music that they played over in the trailer was so good. It gave me freaking chills. Boom, he's doing something with his hand.
A day may come when the prophecy is fulfilled.
But not
and the
today.
waters burst forth. But it is not this day.
That's literally what he said. That's crazy.
This ancient power could easily obliterate an entire race. A tsunami of fury.
Yeah?
Would unleash endless catastrophe.
And he just fixed problem. So he just uses magic. Magic hands fixes the problem.
This sentence is too severe. Forgive me for overruling it.
Okay. All right, that everyone must die. I mean, hey, you know, if the prophecy's gonna happen, just let it happen, you know.
All right. Seems like the problem inside has been suppressed.
Let me guess. We're safe for now.
For now.
Indeed. But only for now.
Dang it.
I win this bet. You owe me a present.
Very well. It was indeed just as you said.
What did she expect? Yep.
We made a bet on the size of your entourage. Cloran thought you wouldn't come down by yourself.
Why wouldn't he?
I figured you would have at least brought a few people along for appearance's sake. It appears I underestimated just how confidential the mission was.
Shouldn't you have gotten used to confidential missions by now? That's just how the courts operate.
So what gift must the loser give Tea?
Water.
He already has tons of tea in his office. I'm thinking about a set of legal codices.
Codices
Wouldn't
of
happen
what?
to be a dig at my lack of legal awareness, would it?
Well,
it is.
I'm sure His Grace doesn't consider the fortress to be outside the law.
I was under the impression the residents of a place like this would be uninterested in the legal codices.
Why not? They're so interesting.
Obviously a joke.
Was it?
Anyway, you've still got some unfinished business to attend to in the overworld, correct?
Yeah, these three are a sassy bunch.
No need to stay here if you have a pressing matter. We all know you can't leave Palais Mermonia for long.
Thank you. I hope everything went smoothly with the Fatui Harbinger.
Define smoothly. It's a little bit awkward up there. Speaking of which, what is going on up there right now?
I must say, we've spent long enough playing house.
True that. We are playing
Miss
house.
Verena, as the Hydro Archon, I am sure you understand the exact meaning of the phenomenon we just witnessed.
No.
Or should I say, that's what I originally thought. But looking at your expression, was I wrong? And you haven't a clue?
Clue of what?
What are you trying to say?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
At this point, I don't think there's any more need to speak as diplomatic representatives. Allow me to speak to you now as just a Fontanian. You know the prophecy by heart, and also that every part of it is being proven true.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yet, here you are, relaxing, drinking tea, and eating desserts as if it's all nothing more than a few stray bugs in your garden. Do you really think that's acceptable?
Maybe.
The prophecy's hanging above our necks like a guillotine.
Oh,
Every faction
nice
is looking for a way
nice
to
symbolism.
either avert the disaster or save their own. Even the orphans of the House of the Heart have devoted everything to saving their homeland. But
Man,
you,
oh, this is not smooth.
It beggars belief just how
This ain't going
nonchalant
smoothly.
and carefree you have been. From the very beginning, you, the god Focalor, you have utterly failed to take action.
Yeah, that line was from Arcano. I couldn't even
You're
tell.
wrong. I've never ignored the prophecy, nor have I just been passing the time in self-indulgence. Retract
no,
your
we're getting mad.
accusation and stop doubting the wisdom of the gods with such absurd conjectures.
Your mouth isn't moving,
I am
Farina.
not alone in my doubts, you know.
I'm
All
kidding.
the children of Fontaine may be harboring the exact same thoughts right now. Oh, great Hydro Archon.
No, they're getting mad.
How are you going to save them? Save us? How are the people you've sworn to protect supposed to survive in a land that will soon disappear beneath the waves?
I don't know.
I have my ways, and I've been working on them for all this time. Even if you look down upon me, you have no right to judge me.
I mean, but doesn't she?
Fontaine will be saved. Even if I still cannot see the true future right now, as long as I continue on as I am, I will be able to hold my head up high.
No, it's getting a little spicy in here. Farina's not acting like a hears herself. She's actually seriously refuting the knave's accusations. She means what she says. She's not putting on a front.
Then I ask you,
No
Miss
way.
Verena, just what have you been working on? Where can we see it, and what is it doing to help?
She? So was that all a lie? I don't know. Or can she really not tell us? She was so full of conviction and confidence just now, but now she's deflated like a popped balloon.
My machinations are just like the prophecy itself. They will only reveal themselves at the fated time.
Yeah, she's kind of...
It is just that beings like yourselves are unable to perceive them as of yet.
it's just like, source? My source is that I made it up!
I see. As a god, the proof of your labor always lies beyond prying mortal eyes.
She uses her godliness as a
Allow
bargain
me to be
chip.
so bold as to ask another way. Would it be possible for you to tell us the parts of your plan that are not confidential?
No,
Such
it's
as
secret.
Your emergency response plan for the impending disaster?
We go in a big boat.
An emergency response plan?
Oh,
I don't believe in that.
look in your eyes. Have you not even prepared one of those?
I mean, can she even see? I know she can, but like, how does that even work? I mean, it looks cool. You know, the X eyes, but like, come on.
The emergency response plan is also strictly confidential.
Apparently everything's confidential.
Then allow me to jog your memory. Miss Farina, what is the purpose of your Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal?
Oh, she said that very
and
eloquently.
What do you plan to do with the massive amounts of indemnitium that has accumulated over the years?
Something.
The Oratrice? It's just like it appears to be.
Is it?
So you also have no idea. If I'm not mistaken, someone's using it to prepare for something. But unfortunately, it would seem that someone is not you, Miss Farina. I first caught wind of this when Linny tried to investigate the Oratrice in the Opera House. You see, even just getting close to the core contaminated him with an extremely large amount of indemnitium.
Darn.
But even if that had nothing to do with you, then what could you possibly be working on, oh great Hydro Archon?
No, probably something really cool.
Oh, right. I almost forgot. Udex Nouvillette is not at the tea party with us today.
Darn.
Miss Farina, I suppose you must have ordered him away to take care of some troublesome business.
That is what happened.
Yes, that's exactly right. Please keep it a secret for me.
It is right, though.
Of course I will.
He did stop it.
I must say, Miss Farina,
For now.
you seem quite insecure without the Udex by your side.
I mean, he's a big deal.
Oh, very well. Let's stop that conversation here. There are still a few slices of cake left, so please, help yourselves.
After your huge argument, you think I want to have cake? You would be right. These aren't topics I can speak about. I don't even know what Nouvellette's task was. Stop the water from killing us all. If I had to guess, he probably went down to deal with the surging primordial sea. But can he really deal with it all by himself? He kind of did. And for Farina being truthful or not,
Traveler,
is she?
I heard that you were recently commissioned to handle a few matters on behalf of the Udex.
That is true.
Why don't you take an extra slice of cake? Those who work hard deserve gratitude and praise.
That's definitely how she treats her. She does not want to talk to me.
You too, Paimon.
Aw.
Thank you. Paimon will take you up on that offer.
But that cake is like half the size of you. Nate proceeds to change the topic and brings up a number of less significant matters while the atmosphere gradually becomes more relaxed, blah, blah, blah. That is a big fork.
Oh, Paimon's super full. That cake was great.
He's like, great, because it was poisoned, and you're going to die. No, okay, no, it's probably fine.
If it's on my tea table, it must be of the highest quality. Yes, and we must thank the knave for bringing these over as well.
Yes, thank you, Knave. I'm definitely not having a gun pointed straight at my head. Farina just sounds like there's a gun at her head constantly right now.
You're welcome. I'm sure the cake also felt greatly honored.
She is number 4 of the 11 for Tui Arbiters.
And I was merely catering to Miss Farina's tastes, seeking a chance to chat over tea.
Your chats are a little bit more aggressive than mine.
It is getting late. Why don't we call it a day? There are still a few matters that I need to take care of, so I must take my leave now.
Okay.
Very well. We'll end it here.
Yeah, what a great conversation.
Mind seeing me off, Traveler? We could use the opportunity to discuss Child before I must be on my way.
I'm going on a date with... I mean, of course.
Paimon's coming too.
No, you're not. Okay. Of course she is. She has to know everything. Farina, I want to talk to you.
The tea party turned out to be even more difficult than I'd imagined.
Oh, unfortunate.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Because you're the
Is
best?
something the matter? If there's nothing urgent, then I shall be retiring for now.
Oh, guys, she's retiring from her job. She's no longer the Archon. All the people on Twitter are happy now. That's crazy. Honestly, those people annoy the heck out of me. This is in the Opera House? That's where that room goes? Oh, wait, yeah, we've been there before. Okay. I know we went to the Opera House, but I did not know where that room was. Why am I by myself? I do not like the fact that I am by myself. That usually means something is going to happen. It's either that or they just want me to leave. This is where Navia was. Can I sit? Nope. Okay. I can't do nothing. She's like, let's talk. Stabs me. No. Nah, we probably good.
I'm glad that you were willing to come with me. Of course, child was just an excuse.
For Tui
I have
thing.
no interest in your dealings with him.
Yeah, me too.
That's what Paimon thought.
Why she said that so mad? What do you want to say?
You lent your aid to the children of the House of the Hearth. As their father, I would like to express my gratitude.
Oh, there's no need. You're too kind. Was there nothing else you wanted to say?
That was all. Formal topics should be discussed in formal settings, and informal topics in informal settings.
So your children are informal?
I know you just returned from the fortress of Meripede. Relax. I have no intention of trying to get anything out of you.
Yet.
Linny, Lynette, and Fremine are still there, and I trust their judgment and abilities.
Yeah, I kind of told them a lot.
People have been working very hard and have always done all they can to fight back against anyone who tried to stop them. Especially Linny.
Okay, we're telling her who our favorite is.
You mean Wriothesley. He's a tricky one to deal with. It's unfortunate that Linny's so eager to prove himself that he can't learn to rely on others, including me.
Wow, how dare he?
And you can just consider this a bit of idle gossip, but what's your impression of Farina?
I think she's like the best character in the game, personally.
You are outside of our disputes, and the freest person in all of Fontaine, able to move around most easily. Allow me to share my perspective with you.
Okay, I think she's stupid. I hate her, says the knave.
And that's everything that happened during the trial. Master Child was declared guilty and immediately transported to the fortress of Meripede.
Wow, okay, she has her own table.
Didn't he say he was coming here on vacation? Does he not feel an ounce of shame for all the trouble he has caused?
I mean, yeah, he is number 11. Of course you'd look down on him.
Forget it. He did give us an opportunity. I will be meeting someone shortly.
Do you require help with any preparations?
No.
No need. I will take care of it myself.
Okay.
I need to meet with Farina, the Hydro Archon. She is at the heart of Fontaine. But what's fascinating about her is that she often seems more like a celebrity than a working Archon.
And that is kind of what she is, yes.
Oh, come over here, you little critter, you.
Oh, this is so cute. But also, this is very attractive. But this is adorable, you know? Guys, listen, I can fix her. No, I'm kidding. Aww.
You dare to run from me? Stop right this instant!
My goal is just to discover the location of the Gnosis. But I didn't expect the chance to approach Farina to be handed to me on a silver platter. This is so easy, it's actually making me a bit suspicious.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing is I've already seen this picture because everyone's like, wow, look at how hot she is. Anyway.
Anything left unguarded is usually just bait. But no one will blame someone for taking the bait. After all, from the moment it
She
was
just wants to put the
attached to her,
cat.
the bait is meant to be sacrificed.
Oh no, she's gonna say the line. Don't
It's
say
just
it.
as I guessed in the second before I struck. The Hydronosis is not currently held by the Archon.
Oh, she tried to take it out from her because apparently if they have gnosis in them, you can just pull it out.
In fact, this Archon doesn't seem like a god at all. And I sense that she's under some kind of curse.
Curse? How do you sense that? What does that mean?
What are you trying to do? Please don't kill me. I'm begging you, please.
Bro, that line makes me want to cry.
The fear in her pupils is genuine. So perhaps she's not bait after all. Either way, targeting her has lost all meaning.
Hey, at least she won't kill you. For now.
I left the scene with ease. Nobody came looking for me, and nobody could serve as a witness to my near assassination of Focalor.
No way.
I suspect even Farina dares not mention this incident to anyone.
Well, yeah, because she's been keeping it secret. I don't know why. Maybe embarrassment. I don't know. But
Not long
this makes me
after,
really sad to look
my
at.
informants confirmed what I had guessed. After returning to her quarters, Farina quietly cried alone.
Oh, that's
She was so scared that she could not sleep that night, nor could she even bring herself to eat her cake.
Wow, Akino just does not care. You know what? Poor Farina, guys. Stop hating on her. What's wrong
There's
with
no
that? You
doubt
can do whatever you
that
want.
there's something wrong with her. I began to entertain the possibility that she is not the true Hydro Archon.
Bro, you're just Twitter.
Perhaps Udex Neuvillette is actually the genuine article.
He's not. Bro, Arlecchino's just Twitter. No wonder why she has X in her eyes.
If the Neuvillette hypothesis is correct, he is probably in possession of it. Alternatively, it might have been hidden in a place that's hard for ordinary people to access.
Probably.
Yes, Father.
Oh, look, hey, they're all here bound.
My dear children, please speak.
Also, I mean, I gotta say it every single time. Shout out to these 2D sequences, man. I want more of this 2D art sequences. Please and thank you.
Of Master Child has gone missing. On top of that, the contacts and guards we bribed at the fortress have all gone quiet as well.
Oh no, they bribed them.
Probably the handiwork of that Ridesley.
Yep, definitely him.
I'm afraid so.
This is a good opportunity. The value of a harbinger is much higher than most would imagine.
I mean, I wouldn't
we now have
imagine.
An excuse to exert diplomatic pressure on the Fontaine authorities.
No way.
Set up a meeting for me. I would like to meet the Hydro Archon and Iudex Neuvillette. Oh,
Neuvillette.
I have an additional mission for you three.
Go to prison.
Yes, Father. Tartaglia's disappearance was not a part of my plan, but I can use it to make a breakthrough. With this as my excuse, I can ask for an official audience and continue my investigation of Farina and Iudex Neuvillette.
You're not gonna find anything in
The
Neuvillette.
initiative belongs to the House of the Hearth. My wish to investigate the fortress of Meripede will be a front. Lenny and his group will be responsible for the actual intelligence gathering.
Oh, okay. Sucks. Farina just wanted to pet the cute kitty. Like, how dare you?
You should know the rest. Lenny's group is quite close to you, so they wouldn't have hidden anything from you.
Yeah, or would they?
You attacked the Hydro Archon?
It wouldn't mean anything, even if you shouted it from the rooftops. After all, even Farina herself is still pretending that nothing of that sort ever happened.
True that. Man, she's just scared of you.
Alright then.
I mean, she's not wrong, Paimon.
I've now had 2 chances to enjoy tea with Farina. I have to say, the leadership of Fontaine is even more inscrutable than I had imagined. I once surmised that Iudex Neuvillette must be the Hydro Archon, but now, that doesn't seem right to me either.
And she could still be the Hydro Archon. I mean, what's wrong with you? How did you come to that conclusion?
I am a servant.
He's a dragon, that's how.
Tsaritsa. Over my years of service, I've learned how a real Archon conducts and carries themselves. Whether Iudex Neuvillette or Farina, neither fits the bill. It's hard to imagine either of them as the Archon.
Nah, Farina. It's Farina. Come on.
Of course. That is all just how I feel. Gut feelings often do not require justification.
No, she'd probably say Nahida isn't a real one, or Venti. Let's be honest.
It is, however, quite amusing to me that after all my years working in intelligence gathering, I've come to realize I am at a complete loss regarding the identity of the god of the land of my birth.
Yeah?
Don't you think Fontaine is quite intriguing?
Yeah, I think it is.
A catastrophe looms.
I don't think
yet
that part's
many
interesting.
secrets have
Okay,
yet to
well, it's
rise
interesting.
to the surface.
But, you know.
It looks like Fontainians will have no choice but to save themselves.
Nah, Farina's got this.
Ultimately, though, one must survive in order to do anything else. Should the need arise, I would be happy to cooperate with you.
Is she being genuine or not? Let's find out in 4.2. Or, well, 4.2, obviously she has lines. But 4.6, I mean... Is that when we can get the character?
You don't need to commit to anything right now, of course. I have a feeling that the situation will continue to evolve. And as your name is often connected with noble deeds, I'm sure we will work together someday.
And Neuvillette just comes walking up. Neuvillette?
He certainly returned quickly. You must want to catch up with each other, so I'll leave you to him.
She's like, oh, and he just lets them go. Why would you do that?
Neuvillette, is it over?
For now, yes. But this issue will prove quite thorny in the long term.
Tomorrow.
I'm
Not kidding.
concerned that
Maybe in a
sooner
few
or later
weeks.
The prophesized events will occur. Thank you for protecting Farina.
Let me ask what happened down there? I
To put
sealed it.
Simply, I used my power to force back the primordial sea and reseal the sluice gate.
As for what happened on our side, we talked about a whole lot of nothing. She got mad at Farina, and now she's like
So
gone.
as expected, The knave has turned up the pressure on Farina.
No way!
She's trying to feel her out.
You
I'm
what?
still unsure as to her motives.
Can I ask you some questions, good
Permission
sir?
granted.
You have enough power to force back the Primordial Sea. Does that mean you have some deeper connection with the Hydro Archon? And no, he's a dragon.
Whoa. It can't be that you're the real Hydro Archon, right? But that's just a speculation on our part, though.
He's not.
You can't tell us? Then that's okay.
Oh, who
We can
cares?
talk about something else. We won't try to force you. You guys in Fontaine are super strange.
I mean, maybe you could tell us.
If by the phrase "you guys" you are referring to Farina and I, then although I'm not sure just what you are trying to imply, I must clarify that I do not share her positions on a multitude of topics.
Did you manage to protect those that needed to be defended?
I believe so. The fortress has a long and complex history. It has seen much grief and suffering.
Yeah, prisoners lived there.
And now, another catastrophe will soon be upon us.
Woo!
I mourn this turn of events.
Hey, he said that.
Why is it raining all of a sudden?
Because he just said, I mourn these sense of events. Clear sky suddenly filled with dark clouds. Rain became heavier. Light rain soon grew. Wow, guys, I wonder what's up with that. That makes no sense. Just moments before, an overlap has just met in his sense of grief. Wow, wow, the traveler's actually stupid for once. Thinking back to that legend and what Fremine said, it's said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine. Every time it weeps, the skies will cloud up and pour out rain. Wait, Neverlet, you can't be.
You may be closer to the truth than you think.
Oh? And what are you thinking?
He's the dragon sovereign of water.
The dragon of... what?
Wow, that's crazy, guys. I definitely didn't guess that from frame freaking 1 of Fontaine anyway. That huh was not as big as this. Huh? It would have to be more like that, okay? Sorry, I'm a better voice actor. No, I'm kidding.
Please do not be so surprised.
I'm literally not surprised. I literally have 0% of surprise on my face right now. Farina's just here.
Farina?
She's pacing. Nope.
My apologies.
He was just looking at the Archon.
We were just guessing randomly. We didn't guess right, did we? You're not actually the dragon sovereign of water, right? Well, if you don't want to confirm or deny...
You guessed correctly. I sincerely hope you'll be able to keep this a secret for me.
Yeah, of course.
Right, of course. We'll definitely help you keep it a secret.
Yeah, I knew from frame 1. Anyway.
Still something Paimon wants to ask you, though.
Please, go ahead.
Please, shut up. No, okay.
Well, if you are the dragon sovereign of water, and you were able to force back the primordial sea from the fortress, then since Fontaine's prophecy is all about seawater, couldn't you just use your power to solve the crisis?
I mean, that's kind of what he did.
None of the currently living dragon sovereigns in the world, myself included, possess our full dragonhood.
Unfortunate.
They say that when the first usurper arrived on Tivat, they seized a part of the dragon's power.
Ah.
Today, that stolen power is the basis of the Archon's authorities.
So the Archons just took some power for the dragon sovereigns? How nice of them.
There are 7 elemental Archons and 7 matching dragon sovereigns.
Yep, that's
how it works. The dragon sovereign of water who lived through that era perished a long time ago. As their successor, I know far less of that part of our ancient history.
The dragon sovereigns have a successor?
In any case,
excuse me?
I believe I will not be able to do much unless the Archon disappears and returns their elemental authority to me. Given the status quo, however, I would recommend finding another way to deal with the prophecy.
Yeah?
Oh, so even you can't solve it.
Dang it, you are
I still have some
solution.
urgent matters to attend to at my office. If you have any more questions regarding ancient history, you are welcome to discuss them with me at a later time.
See, at least he's a chill dude.
Please go right ahead. There's a place that Paimon wants to go too. Traveler, why don't we pay another visit to the Fortress of Meripede? Paimon is a little worried.
Sure. See you later, Neverlet.
We'll see you another time.
Take care.
Totally. We'll see you another time. Out of the Aeons? Is that what it said? Guys, that's a Honkai Star Rail reference. Okay, learn of Neverlet's trend. Wow, guys, I'm so surprised. I can't believe he's the Dravern Sovereign of Water. That's crazy. I did not see that coming. Anyways, I'll be right back. Okay, we're going back down to the Fortress of Meripede for some reason. Don't know why. Oh, we're just gonna talk to people. Alright, I'm sorry for being extremely sarcastic, but they made it sound like it was like something we didn't already figure out. You'd have to be like really stupid to not know about Neuvillette. Like, seriously. Anyways, I'm guessing this is around the end. I'm not gonna lie, not a lot has happened. Does a lot have to happen? No, not really. But I feel like, especially the first half was like really lacking. There was a lot of, there was quite a few unnecessary talking bits I could probably bring up if I really wanted to. Anyways, I guess we're, oh, they're still here. Okay. I guess this is where they live now. Okay, it hasn't been that long.
What suit will this next card be?
Heart?
A bare teeth cat?
Bared teeth? What does that mean?
Well, look who it is.
It's May. What's up? What's poppin'? It's May.
Traveler, Paimon.
Wow!
Hello, everyone.
Looks like you're recovering nicely, Fremine.
Mm-hmm. Thanks to everyone's support. Oh, Right. I managed to work up the courage to thank Miss Clorant in person.
And she said, "Who are you?" No, just kidding.
How did she react?
She told me that it was nothing. It was as if saving a life wasn't a big deal to her at all. She also told me not to worry about it.
That's what most people say.
She didn't want to stress you out, that's all. She's right, and it's best not to dwell on it.
Yeah.
Okay, but check this out. We went back to the opera house and we met the knave.
No
You
way.
met Father? Did she say anything to you?
She said thank you.
She said a few things that were, a bit hard to understand. And also that she's looking forward to working with us in the future.
It was a little surprising. I mean, if we're going against the prophecy, then of course she would want help from
Her
anyone.
attitude towards you is even better than what we'd imagined. That's fantastic.
Or it's a cover.
You should believe her. She has her own way of doing things, and she'll do everything in her power to help those she considers close, which now might also include you.
No, it's just because I'm close with you, her children,
Father
I
is
guess.
very capable and also trustworthy.
Oh, Paimon just remembered that she
Okay.
thought Linny was a bit too proud as well. She said that you should learn how to rely on others sometimes.
Got it.
Yep, that's what she said.
That does sound like something that Father would say.
Hey!
We didn't make it up.
Are you going to stay here for the next few days?
Why? Why would we stay in prison?
Excellent. I will host a tea party.
In prison?
For real? Then Paimon wants another serving of cake.
Wow, you said you were full earlier.
Another implies that you were already served some delicious cake while you were up there. How lovely.
Yep, it was made
Well,
for the
next
Hydro
time,
Archon.
You're going to have tea and snacks with us.
Okay. Hey, at least, I mean, we're friendly with them now. And learn more about everyone's situation. Who is everyone else is the question. Guessing one of them is we're gonna talk to Worsley, probably. Siege Wine. Maybe, I don't know. Yep, there she is. Talk to me. What's up, Siege Ween? Her name. Siege Ween!
Traveler, Paimon, you're back.
Definitely.
Still doing all right? Did either of you get hurt?
Don't worry, we're both doing great.
We're fine, but what about you guys? It was such a huge mess. How bad was it?
A few people sustained superficial injuries, but that's about the extent of the damage. Monsieur Nervulette paid us a visit. It was all thanks to him that we managed to suppress the crisis for the time being.
Yeah, for the time being.
Oh, of course. We must also thank you for the help you provided.
How did Nervulette know that he was needed here?
He felt the power.
Well, Monsieur Nervulette has strong resonance with the hydro element. When the water level rises, he can feel the waves produced.
Yep, of course
I
he
ran
can.
into the bombshell bros while bandaging the injuries of the wounded. They were mumbling the whole time about how you just ran down without a word.
We said things.
So relieved to see that you're both all right.
Are you?
If you're not too pressed for time, please stay with us a few more days.
You telling me to stay in prison.
Just let me know if you get a craving for any particular dish, so I can have Mr. Walsey get your meals prepared. Oh, and please feel free to visit the infirmary for a break at any time. I'd like to take the opportunity to spend some more time observing your facial muscles as well.
That's weird.
Your happy smiles are quite contagious, you know. They're so memorable, and I've missed them immensely while you were gone.
My face muscles. Thank you. Why are you using the term face muscles? It's kind of weird. Anyway, well, she's a weirdo. Yeah, we're gonna go around the corner. I guess we're gonna talk to the the bombshell bros. Yeah, my favorite friends in this entire mission so far, the bombshell bros. To be fair, I do like Lavaroon's voice.
You guys are back?
True that.
You guys didn't get caught and thrown back down here, right?
No, not at all.
Ah, and here I thought you'd managed to escape from jail during all the commotion. I'd held you up as legendary jailbreakers, but now you're telling me you just never left?
Definitely did not.
We're sorry, but we just had some business to take care of.
All right. There's no need to get caught up in the details. We're just relieved to see you.
Thank you.
He was super worried about you, you know.
Hey, it wasn't just me. Weren't you super worried as well?
Something like that, yeah. I was also transferred to work in the kitchen a few days ago. I can still hear Quisto mumbling to the carrots. Are those two all right? Do you think they made it out alive? Whenever
The
he'd
carrots?
say that, I'd tell him I'm sure they're fine. Wherever they are, they're kicking back with drinks in hand, enjoying the lovely scenery.
Definitely, that's what we were doing.
There's nothing wrong with worrying about your prison pals, is there?
No.
I mean, considering how they always love listening to all my gossip.
These two. They sure are a lot warmer and friendlier than when Paimon first met them.
Sure, the welfare mariners must have just skyrocketed in quality recently.
Oh, well, if you say so. I'll be watching you to make sure you finish every last bite.
That's kind of weird. Not kidding. It's not that weird. But okay, cool. I'm trying to be as silent as long as possible for this entire no. Okay. Last but not least, let's talk to Worsley. I guess. Though I am noticing a severe lack of certain lines that were used in the ad. Well, you can go this way too. Oh, that's where the boat is? They did not imply we went upwards, but okay, whatever. We're going to talk to Worsley? Okay, I guess we'll talk to Lorvine and Jury, or however the heck you say it. Jurier?
Miss Sijween told me you still haven't eaten.
Yeah, I was working on something, so I forgot.
Nerd.
That's no excuse for... Huh? What's you two?
Definitely. What's up?
Hello there. It's been quite the mess here recently. How have you been?
We're fine, thanks.
And you? Are you still taking the secret passageway from the infirmary to work on the ship?
Yep. That is still top secret, though. So don't say a word to anyone.
What? I told the bombshell bros just a second ago. I didn't.
It can be a bit annoying when there are lots of people in the infirmary, but I still prefer taking that route over the one from the Duke's office.
The infirmary does make it easier for you to slack off.
Yep, true.
Oh, yeah? Then why are you also here so much?
You two really are just using your jobs as a cover for your relationship, aren't you?
No.
Not at all.
Exactly, just listen to them. They're not. They hate each other, obviously. Anyway. Oh, talk to Worsley now. Okay, I have to talk to everyone first and then him, because he's so cool. And he's such a big deal. I like how the piano music gets louder at the top. Yeah, it does. Oh, because the thing right here. No duh. Anyways, Worsley, what's up?
Do my eyes deceive me, or did I just see two inmates come back after making it to the surface? Some strange winds blowing of late.
Oh, well, I'm not... Okay.
We wanted to see how the fortress is doing. Is everything still all right?
Nope, everything's terrible and we're all gonna die.
We're fine, for the most part. Neuvillette came down and took care of the worst of it.
If that's the case, why don't you just ask him to stay here?
Because he can't?
Oh, yeah, what a brilliant plan. Let's go convince the Udex himself to exchange the Courts of Fontaine for a puddle of water in the middle of nowhere.
I don't think that's going to work.
He came here in a hurry and left without even stopping for a cup of tea. He did remember to take Miss Sijween's gift with him, though.
He sure sounds super busy.
She gave him a gift? That's cute.
Miss Cloran has left as well. She also took her gift from Miss Sijween.
Were the gifts milkshakes?
Neuvillette got the milkshake. Clorand received lipstick instead.
Okay.
Those aren't even remotely alike.
They just say the gifts she give are kind of like weird.
Well, it's Neuvillette's own fault for making Sijween worried about his health by working so much. But besides that, our head nurse is still pretty fond of picking out beauty products for the ladies. Oh, and I have some gifts here for you as well.
Money?
Are these from Sijween too?
Nope, they're from yours truly.
No way.
You've already
From
wrapped
you?
up your work at the fortress, so you can return to the surface at any time. You haven't yet served your full prison term, however, so you may continue to use your cell until your term is up.
All right.
For real? Then we could stay here for a really long time?
A really long time? Why would we want to stay here? It's been a few weeks since we're here. We're going to be out of here soon anyways. Is the food still covered?
You may access the cafeteria for free.
No way.
Just remember to come complete your paperwork once it's time for your release.
Okay. I'll do that just for you. Return to the dormitories to rest. I mean, it can't be over yet. Yeah, I feel like it might do a little time skip, maybe, to like, oh, we're leaving now. Ooh. If it doesn't, I'll be surprised. Because there's still quite a lot of stuff missing so far. I will be confused. Oh, we're teleporting up, by the way. Boom. Wow. No way. I almost fell. That would have sucked. I don't know how the song goes at all. I'm just guessing. Doctor? You're not a doctor. Man, prison life ain't so bad. I forgot that's what I named the stream. I didn't think, honestly, I thought I was gonna be out of prison soon, but nope, we're in prison for most of the time. Wow, good night.
We're back in our cell again. We're no longer prisoners, though, so it really doesn't feel the same.
Feels like a huge weight is off our shoulders. Wow.
Sure feels that way. But the truth is, we never did anything bad to begin with, so...
You ate the cake.
I'm not sure why we put so much pressure on ourselves.
You ate the cake, Paimon. Paimon, is there something you'd like to say?
Huh? How did you know?
Because you usually just immediately fall asleep.
Hey, that's not true.
Okay.
Right. Okay, Paimon just wanted to say that we really are an amazing duo after all.
Okay, what did you do, Paimon? I want you to list out everything you did, and then I'll agree with you. Oh, wait. Oh, nothing? Oh, no.
It's like we've now gone to so many places together and become friends with so many people. We've never stopped traveling or stopped meeting new friends.
Every time Paimon goes off on stuff like this, I feel uneasy for no reason, because of probably what's going to happen at the end of the Teyvat chapter. Whatever's going to happen at the end there, it's going to be something with Paimon, let's be honest.
There are so many bad things in the world, and we're just two people, but we've still been solving problems no matter where we go. Isn't that pretty cool?
Yeah, Siegewing's not wrong. Her smile is contagious. It's so adorable. We're the best adventurers ever. See, guys, that Paimon thing I was saying was a joke. I still, Paimon's great.
Paimon today? Aren't you the only adventurer here?
Being a god counts too.
Then let's ask Catherine to give Paimon an adventurer handbook as well. Paimon will also be an adventurer from today forward.
You're in prison.
Just the thoughts making Paimon giddy. Paimon's gonna crash, so you sleep soon too.
She's gonna crash. Wow.
The last time we fell asleep here, we woke up to a whole mess outside our cell. The primordial seawater nearly rose up. That was so scary.
It sure would suck if something terrible happened again in our sleep.
We should be safe now, right?
We'll be fine, so don't worry, Paimon. I wouldn't be so sure.
Good night to you, traveler.
Good night to you, Paimon. I feel like nothing. I don't think it's done yet. Can we, like, they don't want the blanket? Oh, see, look, there's a cutscene. Oh, the child vision thing again. I'm gonna see whatever he's saying. Oh. So, like, yeah, where is he exactly? Whale. He's at Whale. Bro, that thing is big. I know it's supposed to be a whale, but that's a lot bigger than his move. That's the end? What? That's not the end. I feel like there's a lot missing right now. Is that just me? Maybe I'm insane. God, thank you for that. I'm not going to use it yet, though, but thank you. Incomplete story quest. Enemies, domain, commission. Why am I looking at this at all? I don't know what I'm doing. I know we've been at it for a little bit, but I did... Oh, continue this quest will temporarily suspend some other quests. Oh, story quest. I unlocked story quest. Wow, let me unlock it. I'm not going to unlock it yet. I'm going to unlock it right before I do it, because that's the way I do things, okay? But yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to do it. I'm kind of tired. Not gonna lie. Though I am extremely surprised that that was the end of the... unfinished comedy. Wow. Precious light of the depths. Fontaine. Yeah, these two are the big, long ones that I probably get achievements for finishing. But, you know, while we're here, I mean, let's just look at everything I have saved up. We got 16 free wishes, 37,762 Primo Gems. We got 21 rolls from here. We can get 5 more from here for next month. This is my... We can get 5 more here for next month. Because 4.2 doesn't come out until November. So I can just save some more. And then, yeah, the amount of Primo Gems I have. 236 rolls. That is a lot. And this... me buy this? No, I would never. Anyways. You can see that up there. Which, by the way, this is from the Welkins, and I'm like, I have Ayaka now, but I also don't use her. So like, why? This is a good skin though, and also it's Fontaine related. I don't know. I'll think about it, man. I mean, I bought this one, and I didn't even freaking want it, but that's because I lost a bet for a video. So you know, that's just how it works. And I got Cleese too, whatever. What am I talking about? I don't know. All I know is that I have over 250 wishes. Well, actually, wait. If you add the 236 I have here and the 21, that'd be 57. So that's already 57 plus another 16. So I already almost have like 300 wishes. Like, if I add everything together. Which, by the way, I am using this, by the way. Because why wouldn't I? Anyways, I thought it might have ended here, but the thing that I don't like is that they might have misused the line in a certain 4.1 trailer, but it could pop up in Neuvillette story thing, because they said we can't trust Neuvillette or the Malazines, like, unless that doesn't happen until 4.2, then that'd just be kind of weird, like, why would you show in the 4.1 trailer? What is going on in that character story? I don't know. Oh, I thought I got trapped for a second. By the way, I don't know where it is, but I saw a location for some, coupons. You know, I could use a coupon or two. So let me just go around, try to see if it's around here. Look at the walls, maybe. While I'm talking, bulletin board. What's going on here? Official announcement by the Fortune of Maripede and other information may be posted here, not for other use. Small print. The receptionist Monglen is not responsible for any matters related to the board. I'll continue reading. All work related to the Geo mine shaft has been suspended and the collecting paths have been sealed. If you require one of the connecting paths to be open for official Fortress business, you must apply 7 days in advance and operate the drive valve only under the supervision of a technical expert to prevent accidents. Okay. Graffiti, drawing, or otherwise posting anything on the walls is strictly forbidden and violators will be punished. If you have any experience in removing special paints, please contact Malpoil. How much is there? Hidden small print. Want something good? Come to the Rag and Bone Shop. It's even better than the Rag and Bone Shop. Instead of a period, there's a small orange bowl fruit. Yeah, didn't they say there was another shop you could go for, like, other coupon stuff? I didn't really find it. Though I haven't really fully explored this area. I mean, I've probably done most because there's not, like, a lot hidden down here. Oh, what? We got a Aramite down here? Are there any strong opponents? And you are? I'm a bodyguard. Have you seen my employer? He's pretty obvious since there's nothing else green around here. Is there anything to worry about here? I've got nothing to do. I take part in pankration matches when I can to keep active, but it's just not enough to scratch my itch. Nowhere near enough. Okay, so he's just here being a bodyguard, doing bodyguard things. I'm pretty sure the thing I'm looking for isn't around here, so whatever. I should just end stream. I mean, what are you gonna do? Stay here in my glorious chat? Yep. Anyways, I hope in my next stream of this game, the Neuvillette story quest goes well. See, I saw this earlier. Like, how do I solve this? I couldn't find a camera on this floor earlier. So there is a chance that it's somewhere else. Why am I talking about stuff? There is no camera around here, though. Let me in! Let me in! Okay. What am I doing? That's like the 5th time I've said that. Hello, good sir. I am now leaving. What are you going to do? Stop me? Didn't think so. Anyway, reputation reward. Oh yeah, let me get 100 points real quick. Peace. I'm out of here. Well, for the main story to progress, we gotta wait until 4.2, and it's so. Yeah, I gotta wait 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, a little less than 6 weeks. Boom. We did it! And tomorrow I can do weeklies and get really close to finishing this off. Because I would get 400 more from the bounties. Wait, 3. Sorry, 300. I did math wrong. 2, 3, 4, 5. 500. And then the weekly, each weekly is like, what, 40? I think it gives you. Yeah, 40 each. And then, yeah, we'll see how far I am. That will give me the compass. No, the hydroculus. That's how you say it. Resonance stone. And then this card, which honestly not that good, but you know, whatever. And then we get the treasure compass. And then we get Farina's precious wind glider. I will not put it on anyone else. That's a lie, but you know, whatever. I want to get this before 4.2, and I think I can. I mean, look at this. I'm already level 7, and it's the beginning of 4.1. I maxed out on like everything. Speaking of which, I mean, something I'm not maxed out on is, you know, the statue, because I can't be. But, I did put a lot into the statue. As you can see, it probably looks a lot beefier than my last stream if I even saw a statue of a 7. In fact, this is my first time looking at it, and it looks a lot better than it did previously. Because I think it's like, what, level 7? What level do I got this at? 6, okay. And I have 19 more of these, and I think there's 5 more for me, so I can't even go up a next level even if I go out and get the rest, because I think there's 5 left, which would be like 24. But, you know, might as well offer them while I'm here, because why not? I also went from, like, level, like, under, what, 14 or 10 to, like, level 26 on the fountain. So, but I only have 16 of these. And, that's what I was thinking of. Where are you, traveler? Let's get another constellation for you. What does C4 even do? I'm not going to use you, but, like, might as well see. When using AquaQuest Saber, an AquaQuest Aegis that can absorb 10% of the traveler's max HP in damage will be created and will absorb hydro damage with 250% effectiveness. It will persist until the traveler finishes using the skill. Once every 2 seconds after a dewdrop hits an opponent, if the traveler is being protected by the AquaQuest Aegis, the damage absorption of the Aegis will be stored to 10% of the traveler's max HP. If the traveler is not presently being protected by an Aegis, one will be redeployed. Okay, cool. Good for you. And when the traveler picks up source water drop, it still restore HP to a nearby party member with the lowest remaining HP percentage based on 6% of said party members' HP. And then this one just turns up the alt, I think. Yeah, alt AquaQuest Saber.
All the world holds dear.
It's but a backdrop of me not giving a frick. Anyway. That's the end of that. Wait, no, it's not. Let me open this achievement. Complete Cataclysm's Quickening. Okay. And I'll do it again. Not really. You know how much game I'd have to play to do it again? Yeah, okay. I'll see you guys next time. My next stream is probably on Tuesday, and it's probably a certain game I'm not going to say. And the next stream after that, probably on Thursday. But, you know, in earlier morning, because that's the only time I have to stream on Thursday. We'll see. Sometimes I change my mind. Bye-bye.